I am Wormholeo. Need conspiracy for my wormhole.
Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the episode or the wormhole. Love fucking up the fucking beginnings. 351.5. I am Wormholeo. Well, silently it's Wormholeo.
I am Wormholeo. Need conspiracy for my wormhole.
There. See? Confirmed. Confirmed.
That's funny shit. I gotta get chat up too. Mine didn't pop up yet though. I don't get notified as quick as you. Isn't that weird?
That is weird. It says nobody's in chat. Do I have to start chat? Did we mess chat up?
I don't know. I gotta get it up.
Oh,
Get
in
chat
for the
up.
grill
Hold
beat
on,
me.
I'm
There we
corrected.
go. They just didn't know what to say to that. Jack's popping in. There we go. I need to get my Jack going too. Cheers, Jack. Oh, you can't even hear me yet.
No, I can hear you. Cheers. What's up, Eagle?
What's up?
Oh, man.
Thanks for popping in, my man.
Great episode tonight. Big respect for Dank Duchess, or as she likes to be called, Duchess. Smiley got roasted there at the end. I was excited for the wormhole. I saw the very beginning. Smiley, that wormholeo, you sent me cracking up before I jumped on. I need conspiracy for my wormhole. That was great, man. Cheers, you guys.
So, the Smiley, I know you've heard this a fucking 1,000 times, but I've got tracking numbers to prove it this time. That shit is on its way. It's on its fucking way. I made sure to get that shit out today. So
right.
there is slaps and a t-shirt and other junk headed your way. Amongst other people, I need to reorder some more t-shirts. They went super fast, but I did get a first round out to a few people, and I can't wait to see them.
Yeah, everybody popping in.
Be honest with you.
What's up, Bingus?
Hey guys, how's it going? Great episode. I was glued.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Johnny, Bingus, welcome.
Hey, what's up, big man?
What's up?
John.
I'm setting up. Still
Eagle.
setting up over here.
Yeah, I was glued. I was trimming and listening. It was very informative. She really knew what she was talking about, and I'm just a student when it comes to this kind of stuff. So it was awesome. Thanks again for a great episode. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was
Thank
good.
you, man. It felt right. It felt nice to get back into the swing of things, and man, a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun tonight for sure.
Right on. Just get back on the horse, man.
And being stoned is never a bad term. So, like saying she was stoned, well, I don't know. It's never a bad term, right?
That was a compliment, right?
You missed earlier in the interview though, where she's like, I don't normally ever smoke when I'm doing interviews. So I think like she might be self-conscious about maybe using while on film or something, because she doesn't want to appear like I'm high or something like that. Because she was dropping knowledge. I mean,
no,
she's fucking badass. Like, but no, I think it was just funny because like she doesn't know like who you are in the picture of this community. I think like she was kind of getting like her chops busted by somebody else in the community as well. So it was just like, it was funny timing, if anything, man. Like I think, I know you have tons of respect for her, and it just, I had to point it out that she like kind of low key roasted Smiley at the end, but it was great.
Yeah, like I told Smiley, she called a few others out by name. You know, I think that's a cool way to do it. When you're gonna address somebody in chat, you might as well call them out by name. Hey, I'm talking to you.
I really got to say that if you have an opinion and you stick to it on YouTube, there's going to be people that eventually throw rocks. So just, I just let it roll off. A lot of
One thing
opinions.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Eagle.
I was just saying there's a lot of
with this one.
Go ahead.
Well, this is my opinion on this, and I've spoken to Lexus about this matter as well. And sometimes I'm glad. I'm fucking kind of secretly stoked about the couple guests, even though the one was the straight addressing of chat was like, but it was in a way it was a good thing. I have really truly believe this because I've said this to Lexus before on like say other guests when when it was, I'm not gonna say names, but they said the show was close to an advertisement. You know, they were kind of saying that it got to be like an infomercial during that episode. And what I said after the show was, I was like, you know, don't they realize that, you know, my guests can see that shit? You know what I mean? And, you know, and this is a perfect example that, you know, what's being said in chat is can be directly seen by the guest in that you know in the throughout the interview. And you know, if you're throwing stones at the guest in chat, it's directly gonna affect my interview. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So that being said, you know, it's pretty transparent. You know what I mean? If you throw rocks, they can be hurled back. This is live. You know what I mean? We're all entitled to our opinions, but you know,
Right?
yeah.
Remember that, Ian. Remember that. Calling people out.
Not to mention any names.
I want to say though,
Yeah.
Alex Hardy. I got big love and respect to Alex Hardy. I see him almost every night in chat. I think that was the name, and they just seemed like they had a bad experience with Frenchie in person. I don't know how they
Yeah.
approached Frenchie. I don't know what mood Frenchie was in on that day. Everybody has shitty days, so I hope he doesn't let that one or maybe several experiences. Maybe it was a interaction online with Frenchie. It sounded like they had a real bad interaction with them, and I could, you know, I've had bad interactions with people online that I'm sure if I met in person and we fucking smoked for a little bit and hung out, would be super cool. But sometimes that's just the way shit rolls. And I think her and many other people were kind of defensive of Frenchie because we've had nothing but great experiences with him online or in person. So it's unfortunate sometimes because like I saw they may have even left in the show, like said like, oh, all this positive talk about them when I know they had their feelings. And
you know, it's funny. It's this.
No, I was.
It is. It is what it is. Sometimes I'm sorry, Bingus. It's me. I'm chatty. It's been the break off. I'm just a little bit
man.
chatty.
I'm trying to work on my timing. Forgive me.
No, it's definitely me and being super chatty, you know. But you know, Frenchie has actually delivered my favorite no thanks on the show. And again, you know, people could be hell bent bad experiences or what, but I thought I giggled. I still giggle. The last invitation I gave Frenchie, I asked him to come on the show, and he said, "I don't see it happening." And again, things have swayed since this conversation. He's since talked about coming on the show, more optimistic. But his answer was, "I don't see it happening with the COVID situation in 21. I'm sorry." And I'm like, "Really? COVID's really gonna put a kibosh on my virtual interview?" Okay, I'm just gonna have to take that with a grain of salt and smile and move on. But I did think that I did. That was been my favorite no so far of all my guests, all the invitations. That one made me smile. I still smile about that one today.
You know, it's good to see the Goddess Girl in the chat room again. Naughty Nikki, all the great people that show up here. T. Barrington. I mean, and I like watching everybody's interaction in the chat almost as much as I like watching the guests that you bring up here on the show. And I can
it's
learn.
like 2 shows.
Yeah, I can learn as much from the chat room as I do watching the show. And it's great to see that everybody, especially when you have great guests like tonight, man, the conversations get deep and people have opinions. Sometimes they, we don't all fit together in our opinions, but so what? I enjoy any opinion, period. I mean, because it just gives you more depth to draw from.
Before we get too deep and into the opinions, I don't think we've gone over this one yet. What's everyone smoking on tonight? Starting with Johnny, you've been quiet over there.
Dude,
Well, I'm smoking on some Sunny and Kazoo and some Amy Aces mixed together tonight.
My Amy Aces 7 out of 7 popped in the paper towel after 3 days. That's when I usually pull them out, and 3 or 4 of them have broken ground, so I'm excited for that. What are you smoking on, Bingus?
the Bingus Khan.
What was that one more
Genghis
time?
Khan.
Bingus Khan.
Oh.
It's a new strain. One of the.
It's out of this world.
What's the cross?
It's a cross of the Blue Diesel and the 8 Mile Land Race, but it's actually what I call the Blue Mile. But this particular pheno, I'm keeping it, and I'm calling it the Bingus Khan, just because it's a cool name, I thought, and I plan on keeping it. You know what I mean, for quite a while, because it's just kicking my ass, and it checks all the spots. It's easy to trim, good bud, good weight, good taste, good smell.
How's she taste?
So
How's she taste?
beautiful. Menthol gas. Period. Smooth though. Very smooth. Very smooth.
I'm smoking Honeymoon, which is high school sweetheart crossed to wedding cake. And this is number 4 pheno, but I'm probably keeping the number 1 pheno, so I don't know. The numbering isn't how I place them. This is how they came up out of the Root Riot. So,
Eagle, what are you smoking on?
I will be smoking on some sangria with a nice worm in the middle of it, of course. One thing about the menthol terps is, they hadn't even been on my radar, honestly, until Smiley had pointed them out, and they still don't register. Everybody that day picked up on the menthol, and I was like, I don't get it. It wouldn't register for me that day. For some reason, the menthol and cannabis doesn't register well on my palate for some reason.
My wife hates it. Do you mean that it doesn't register as in like you don't like it, or you don't actually smell it? You're not detecting it?
I'm just not picking it up on my palate, to be honest with you. I'm kind of taking it in another direction. I can't. That day it was completely different to what everybody else was picking up on.
What were you picking up?
It was something.
Twisted.
Again, I can't remember, to be honest with you, Johnny. I don't remember the comparison, to be honest.
Do you ever pick up menthol off anything?
Yeah,
you
like
experience
rubs
that
and
smell,
stuff. It
that
has
flavor?
to be like super strong, but I don't think I would pick it up in like a flavor. It's not something. I can't
So
say
maybe
I
it
do.
is there in subtle amounts, and maybe you're not detecting it or something. Or maybe what you think of as menthol is actually like the other stuff that's in like menthol, like products and rubs. I don't know. Everyone
I could see
experiences smell
menthol
differently.
getting mixed up for like spearmint or like there's the spearmint and peppermint. There's those two kind of different mints, and I could see like either one of them really being considered like a menthol kind of.
Whenever I hear menthol, I think minty, for sure.
Yeah. It comes from, I think, from the peppermint. I think the word actually comes from the peppermint plant, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure.
You could call it Bingus patties.
Call it anything you want.
What's up, Twisted?
Twisted.
What's happening, everybody?
Third-eyed strain. Love it. I love that name, man. Great one.
Thank you. I hope it becomes something in the future.
It will.
Third eye squinting.
Work.
I would say the one thing I'd be worried about is using like copyrighted and patented names. Like Josie Wales got in trouble with calling it Gorilla Glue. Girl Scout cookies, got in trouble for calling it Girl Scout cookies, and so on. So like Kylo Ren, maybe call it, spell it wrong or something.
Well, that's why I'm thinking of one-off names. You know, like say Leia or Wookiee. You know what I mean? Those are just a household that's everyday kind of, well, not Wookiee, but you know what I mean? I'm trying to maybe come up with one-off names. You know, I don't know about spelling it wrong, but you know, I'm thinking of maybe calling it Ren, but then I can't make Ren.
Just put a
You
Z
know,
on
they're
the end of
actually
The
Yeah.
Jolly
Use some,
Wookiee.
Kylo Ren's. Not the same then.
Yeah, that's the only thing I am worried about, those copyrights. Like I have I want to recreate it. You know, I want to just make more Beans Fit, but it's like I want to
Disney
just
will
give it
come
up.
after you.
But that's what I'm
It's
saying.
not if, it's when.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They will.
That's
So if
what
you
I'm-
gain any popularity with it, then you might as well just change it the name now, so you don't have
I don't
Expect
want
the
to.
or call
smackdown.
it KR.
I
If
just
you want it to be Kylo Ren, call it KR.
yeah,
Kylo.
KR1. Kylo, yeah.
Kylo is good, yeah. I mean, as long as you don't use both the first and or last name.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I
Exactly the same.
got Solo. Other people got Han Solo, and I'm like, everyone's like, "You got Han Solo," and I'm like, "No, I got Solo."
Well,
You
Han
know,
Solo Burger
Solo
is ripped
up.
right out of what's that movie, Eagle? Daddy's Boy or some shit. You always correct me on it with
Oh yeah. Damn, I can't even think of the name right now.
Grandma's boy.
no, it's not Grandma's Boy. Is that Boom?
Daddy's
Boom's
boy.
up in here?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's
Boom.
cool.
Daddy's boy.
Hell yeah, Boom.
Now,
Welcome.
see, here's kind of what I was thinking though. So, you know, ganja is federally illegal. So there's lots of almost every name is, say, a copyrighted name from something, but it's federally illegal. I'm kind of having this feeling that, you know, just in our world, it's stupid like this, that when it goes legal, all them copyrights are going to start falling. You know, boom, 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 boom. Like as it is right now in the legal market is what I hear is you can't have any strain that follows under candy. Like it can't be called any kind of a candy kush. Everyone's had to change their names because
Yeah,
of the
in Canada,
like,
you're not allowed to name them after foods or anything because people
Yeah.
use it with an orange and a
California
child will
has
get
some of
into it or
those.
something dumb.
They don't want you advertising at kids.
I read
Yeah,
exactly.
games I had playing.
So names are going to be changing. I feel copyrights are going to be coming. As soon as people get copyrighted, they're going to, nope, changing everything. That's so much money. Oh my God.
Well, if you're in the legal market right now, you can't use names like Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
They wouldn't.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, I don't think they're going to let you. But maybe
Yeah.
I could be
Why
wrong.
not they use Donnie Burger and like Han Solo Burger? Ain't that from?
I don't think Donnie Burger is patented. Like that, it's a name from a movie that didn't do very well. But if you use a name like Kylo Ren, which is a main character in a Star Wars film, which has made
Where you can buy
billions.
figurines and
Star
shit.
Wars people don't go after you, do they?
Oh yeah,
I
they
think
do.
Disney would, dude.
Only the
Disney owns
Disney
Star
would.
Wars, and they go
Only
after
the
everybody.
That's
I
Star
think-
Trek. That's Star
Dude,
Trek.
you're talking millions of dollars. It's the famous name. That's what people try to put names on things and copy things to put that fame to it. I just say it's badass, like Kylo Ren, you know.
Girl Scout cookies, Gorilla Glue, Super Mario. With Matt Rise, he was doing the Hash Brothers. It wasn't even using the name like Mario Brothers, but he had an image that replicated Mario and Luigi, and it said Hash Brothers, and they got their asses sued. So
Yeah.
you can definitely get yourself in legal trouble by borrowing, a little bit too generously with names or logos
Mhm.
or things of that nature, and they will come after you. We're online. This shit's Googleable.
So
And if,
Yeah.
if somebody sends
I'd
them
like-
a screenshot, they have it, and that's a legal document. They can go to court.
I know we briefly welcome Boom Farms to the show there, but man,
Yeah,
I just
Boom.
would like to formally welcome him to the show. Boom, you've been
What up,
missed, man.
Yeah.
How you doing, guys? It hasn't been that long. You guys make it like I'm never here. It's been less
Not
than
you guys. This is Eagle.
It feels like forever, Boom.
It feels
It
like
feels like
forever.
the
You
only
guys are here
time I get to
tonight.
see you anymore. I have to do some kind of hash episode to get Boom around anymore.
That helps. I'm not gonna lie, that helps.
I'm not gonna lie.
He ain't just coming for the medicated chicken episodes.
There it is.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I made my
you
chicken
asked
the
the
next
question there. I kind of
think it's
got the
funny about-
answer I needed to hear when I asked the freeze dryer question. Do you need a freeze dryer? And she went, I was like, that's all I need to hear. It's like, you don't need it, but you ain't going to do well without it. Someone can do it, but
just
you can't.
different methods, I think, you know.
Yeah.
She had great knowledge. I was blown away by all the crap she was talking about. I was like, this is amazing. You know, I wish she really would have talked about more of the bags and where to get them and what she kind of briefly went over what she used, but
she likes bolt bags.
Bolt bags. They're out of Humboldt. They're pretty expensive. They're $300 to $500.
They're all
per
expensive
set.
though. If you want a good set of bags, bubble bags are expensive. Ice extraction 2.0, they're expensive. Those are the
Eagle just gets the cheap ones and gets a new set every single time he does a run.
That's another way to go, right? If you're really trying to pull the 90 to the 120, you need that 90 screen like she was talking about. But the way I make my hash, I like a broader spectrum, right? 73 to 189, fuck the world. I got you.
I don't
do grow big ass plants. You get those big resin heads up there.
Yeah. If it doesn't melt, I don't want it.
I love listening to those hash experts. Like I don't really do hash, you know. She was talking about all the effects that she felt from it. And honestly, I don't really like that floaty feeling kind of, but man, it's so fun to talk to, like, you know, her and Hashy and Boom Farms and all these people, man, that really are into it. It's so cool. I love that.
Chemovar. Was it Chemovar? Chemovar. Dude, I had to look that up immediately.
I didn't even. I was like, that's gonna be too hard on my brain to learn tonight.
I love that. That's great.
I included that in 50 strains of green on the first page.
Did you?
It's like one of because people say strain is something that you can't say. Dr. Ethan Russo, of all people, the guy who wrote the Taming THC, mentioning the entourage effect of terpenes in cannabis, as well as other things. He will say in his speeches that you can find on YouTube, I don't know if he's changed on this since, but he's like, strain is not proper for cannabis. Strain is something you do to your back, or you could strain a bowl of pasta, or there's a new strain of a virus. But he's like, a strain of cannabis is not proper. And then I Google the word strain definition, and then there's like 8 of them. You have to go over to biology, and it's like a breed or stock of a plant or animal that was developed by breeding.
It definitely fits the bill for what we're talking about.
Yeah,
it's 100% correct.
It's just not as highfalutin as some people like to talk about stuff.
They want to sound so fucking fancy. Some people.
Well, my chemovars are better though.
My strandivars are the ultimate.
Oh, you're one of those people, huh?
I like the strain. You guys ever watch the show The Strain? They had like vampires that took over like the world and stuff. It's pretty cool. But it's like on that level, like that's what I thought of when I thought of strain. Like everyone's got the genetics or something. You know, I was thinking the same thing. Like, what could be totally different? I'm like, strain. You know,
I was laughing when Smiley was saying if he lost, which one was it? The blue. What cut? If you lost it, your girl would get raspberries.
Raspberry.
He's like, oh, my girl might leave me if I lose that cut. Like,
I love a good berry strain.
Man, it's some fire shit.
You know what fire is? I haven't smoked it yet, but Eagle, shout out to you, my brother. That sangria, bro. Oh my God, it smells so freaking good. I don't even do it. I'm just like sitting there playing with it, you know, and I'm like, I keep thinking there's an air freshener puffing around me, and I'm like, what is that? I'm like smelling it. I'm like, that's the Spanish fruity drink right there. Straight up sangria. I'm like, wow. Amazing.
It's actually what I'm smoking on tonight. was the
I
That's
know
good,
you
right,
showed your tray
Smiley?
last night.
That's funny shit.
The Spanish fruity drink right there. That's good.
It's so good. Oh, I haven't
Oh.
tried it, not in Bud yet, but
I
man,
don't, I don't mean to. I don't mean to interrupt, guys, but it's got to come back. I'm fucking YouTube's probably gonna throw me a fucking commercial first,
Dab song.
but we're fucking playing the dab song. When I go downstate, I gotta go downstate fucking Tuesday. I knew it. YouTube. 4 seconds before we hear the fucking damn song. I'm going to shake my daughter's boyfriend.
My name is Barbara.
His
I'm 73
I'm
years
definitely
old.
gonna shake his tree to
Well,
try
when
to
I
get
first
a
diagnosed
fucking
with
rock and roll
osteoporosis, I wasn't too
dab song.
oh yeah,
Because this shit's stupid. I want to be able to play the dab song during any episode. Here we go.
you need
Cheers.
something original.
There we go. Eagle Proud Warrior, huh? That's a memorable name. How can I not forget that? Cheers. Welcome to the show.
Dun, 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 dun. I love the dad song. I haven't heard it in
It's
so
been
long.
neglected.
I haven't heard it for so long.
I know. That's why I need to trying to bring it back. That's what I was saying a few nights ago about the whole project of this year is to refocus on some of the fun things, some of the things that actually made the show what the show is. You know what I mean? Can't forget the dab song. It's right there in my opinion with the shout outs. You know what I mean? When people think of the show, there's a couple things I'm sure they think about. And shout outs and dab song, in my opinion, are most definitely one. But gotta bring it back. It's time to
Hell
bring
yeah,
it
bring
back.
it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Cheers, everybody. Hopefully it's 222. I've been seeing them angel numbers for the last few days.
Coming,
And
bro.
since I've told
I've been
myself I
seeing
was
a
going
lot.
to refocus on this project, I've seen the angel numbers. Funny fact, last night, number of people watching total, at its peak, 111. Time of episode, 444. Number of likes the last time I looked, 1111 or 111.
Nice.
So they've been pretty apparent since I've kind of
The angels are with
voted.
you.
I hope so, man. I'm ready for year 2. I am telling you, I am all in for year 2.
Go for it. Do it. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, if you want.
Oh yes, absolutely. And well, it was the Blue Mile, correct? I have to bring my chat back. Blue Mile,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Blue Mile.
Feminized 6-pack Blue Mile giveaway.
What's the cross on that?
That is the Blue Diesel crossed with my land raced 8 Mile High S1 pollen. So they're all feminized. So far, I've ran 22 phenos, and all of them have been very good. I've 2 that I'm really keeping so far.
Isolating. Yeah.
Just, I spend so much time trimming. I like big buds. I cannot lie, but I don't like the leaves that come with them. You know what I mean? So I want to, boom, boom, they just drop. It does that. So that alone, but smoke screen, I'm like, I like this.
Do you like the sativa with the indica structure, or do you like the indica?
No, that's exactly what that is. Is the it's a hybrid. The 8 Mile is a sativa leaning hybrid or landrace, and then the Blue Diesel is a flavorful frost girl it has an interesting texture. I mean, you ever have those, where you just crumbles beautifully and has that aroma that just rises up. And
Oh yeah.
it's a good, it's good.
Very nice.
Playing more with crosses. I've got put an Instagram post up today of some 3 that I'm playing with right now. But it's sure a lot of fun. I like to create, I guess. Doesn't always turn out, but
Nope. You got to know when to fold them. That's what it is. A lot of breeders, you know, I don't know if they're willing to do that. You know, if you got to know when you don't have it, you know.
Great. Well, let's get this thing a popping. Let's
That's
get
awesome.
this thing a popping. We got seeds to give away. Why are we
What's the
teasing
range
this?
or the number?
Why we talking
Number.
shit?
With
Between
Eagle.
what and what? How many do we got with us? Eagle?
0 and 244, 61. It's what I see on my mind. So 0 to 244. Bingus,
no,
would you wanna go ahead?
No,
I get to pick the number.
you did a great job last time.
Oh, it's hard. They get in my head. They know what I think. Sometimes it's scary. It's scary.
Smiley, throw out a number. Or who else is up in here?
Private chat, right?
Boom.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Once you pull a number out,
Well, you already got Smiley picking a number. You
Right.
can't call
Oh,
everybody
How
out at
many
once.
What are the
numbers do you want,
parameters?
Johnny? How many numbers do you want?
What are the parameters?
I want 6 numbers.
One number. Okay. Yeah, you pick one number. And what is the range, Eagle?
0 to 220 or 244.
You got to do it
Right,
after
we got it in chat. Are people jumping the gun in chat? Have you typed start?
Always.
People
No,
are always
they-
jumping.
they
I'll
always
give you one
do.
hint.
And
It's
Cheecha
not
has to sit out.
173.
What up, Cheecha?
Cheecha was the last winner of the Blue Month.
Yep, I saw him.
Shout out to
Congrats.
Guys, sorry guys. You guys know the deal. You guys, one guess only, unless you've seen your guess already be guessed. Multiple guests will get you disqualified, and being disqualified is not fun. You guys have a minute and 30 seconds to get that correct answer. Starting, let me get my mouse over here. Starting now. Good luck. Thank you, Bingus. Great
Cheecha,
lead.
you can guess. If you guess it and win it, Cheecha, I'll send you a different pack of seeds.
I'll send you some seeds.
I was just teasing you because you have been on fire with them for sure.
I'm still waiting for Cheecha to come visit.
Some
Okay.
people are just lucky that way.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, fucking Twisted to hook you up on seeds.
Oh yeah,
He has a few over there, maybe. I don't know.
I have a couple. I have seeds from everybody. Tons of YouTube growers. I don't have any seeds from Bingus though. I would love to get some. Where can I find your beans at, Bingus?
You don't
Just
have any of
email me,
mine?
brother. Just email
I don't
me.
have any smileys.
No?
bingus503@gmail.com.
I'm gonna find that. I would love to get some of your seeds.
Want to say
I had
cheers
Blue
to
Mile
World's
in my
Last Hope.
garden.
111's already been guessed. Go again. Whoever that is. I'm too high to remember names.
Right, it's
Plays
At
daily.
least you saw it. Boom, shit. Props to you.
I know, right? Can you believe it?
I'm too busy staring at that funky leaf over there.
This is crazy.
plays
I
love
daily
the-
for 6 seeds.
I used the Instagram the layout thing, and I just rotated the same leaf around. I'll get someone to put that together for me. I got a guy.
2 seconds.
I was
Done.
talking about this freak
Oh.
show. That,
I had that covered with the chat.
Just looking wild.
Covered with chat. Yeah,
That
this thing
freak
is
show, eh?
insane. Yeah.
It's just looking
Playing on your
wild.
over there.
Yeah, get cricket and freaky with your freak show, man.
Yeah, this is total fern.
They were. So is it
That's
safe
more than
to
a
say that in some odd coincidence that Smiley picked the number and then fourth out of the, I'm gonna say it traveled right through the Myco network. Boom. Right through the soil and everything. 2 soil-borne addictions.
Yeah.
He threw out 54, like 3 guesses in. how does it go from one soil guy to the other? I'm gonna have to say through the Mycos, because there's no cheating involved here. He was pretty fucking close right out of the gate. So, and I don't see anybody else that's as close. That's only
No,
one off.
that would be my conclusion. Is actually 55 is the year I was born. Thank you, Smiley. And 54 is the closest number. And the Mycelium Network has done it yet again. So want to email me your particulars, I'll get those out to you right away. I'm going to put my email in chat. Cheecha B was the last winner, and now we got Soil Born Fiction. Awesome.
Congrats, bro.
Okay, there's my email. There's Cheecha. What's up, girl?
Hey, good morning.
Hey, Cheecha.
I didn't win. Yes.
That's funny.
Good morning, Cheecha.
Good morning, guys. What's
Is it really
up?
morning already?
Good morning.
It's only 11:30 out here. That's what.
It's
like
2:30
2:30
a.m. here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's got
That's
me
super
off
early
too.
morning.
Cheecha don't usually pop in until like the morning hours. It's got me thrown off as well. That's why I said good morning. It's usually when we see Cheecha, it's that time of day.
Yeah.
It's technically morning,
Cheers.
but I'm like you, Eagle. Until I go to sleep, it's not the next day.
Well, I've been to
World's
sleep,
last
so
hope.
it is the next day.
There he is.
There you go.
Cheers.
I was say,
World's
boom,
last hope.
camera on, we'll have the Brady Bunch.
Good. You guys work.
Definitely got a full panel tonight. I actually cheat when I'm fixing to do it right now. On these episodes, I actually start doing the editing like right now. There's so many people on the screen. I'm like clicking edit video in the description to put everybody in there right now before I forget. Because there's too many right now. It's hard to remember when to get to the end. In the description, I'm like, who in the heck was on? Holy cow. So
I didn't even know you could do that live. I need to start doing that for growing with my fellow growers. Like sometimes I'll remember like the general topics and I'll write it in the like name of the show. But if I just wrote it throughout the show, like what topics we talked about, then people would be able to go back and find like what episode we talked about what thing. A lot easier than having to listen to a few hours at a time. But I don't know. Sometimes it's worth the hunt.
I definitely need to do the same thing. I need to get more adversed with the whole like online thing so I can actually start screen sharing and shit like that while I start doing my classes.
Screen sharing is super helpful. Zoom is cool, but I'm definitely looking more into StreamYard. I think we can do some cool shit with that. And I'm seeing some really big stuff using the StreamYard, so I think it's reliable enough. I might have to try it out.
I'd have to look into that.
They keep improving it too, which is interesting. So
it's good to hear.
Yeah.
I still have the Zoom. I paid for my little yearly membership, and it's reliable and really good quality. The video and sound is well done. Lots of other little quirks, like Eagle can put eyebrows on, and all our virtual backgrounds and things like that, or not having them. But even just like the sound canceling is so good. Like there'll be fans and stuff in the background, and oftentimes you can't even hear them for most people.
Hell yeah.
They cancel mine out pretty good, that's for sure. Well, at least on my end. I don't know what's on you guys. You guys, as far as I know, could hear nothing but fans.
So Eagle.
For a lot of, I was just gonna say, for a lot of people, it is very quiet. Yes, Jack.
Yeah.
Are you drinking any kombucha these days? I saw you drinking the Coke the other day, and I know everybody busts your chops when you start drinking the unhealthy stuff. So I got to start pushing you. Make your own kombucha. Rewatch that episode with Genetic Memory Farms. He taught you how to do it. It wasn't that difficult. I don't know. I think I might try and start doing it myself and push you to start doing it.
I should. I've been actually. I haven't been drinking as much kombucha lately. I've actually been doing vinegar shots. Back to vinegar. I go back and forth. Apple cider vinegar. It's a very powerful tool for the human body and energy. It cleans out the gut of the bad bacteria, and it provides a lot of weight loss is another good for apple cider vinegar. There's tons and tons of pluses to apple cider vinegar. But nowadays, they make it in shots. You can actually get it in like packets where you can mix it with water. And the same stuff that I'm talking about, you can either take a 1 ounce shot and add it to 8 ounce glass of water if that's your thing. And it's actually a nice drink like that. Or you can actually just kick back the shot. And so there's the one I've been doing lately has been honey and turmeric and apple cider vinegar. But they make blueberry and a bunch of different flavors. And I've been just kind of kicking back shots vinegar here and there. And I try to alternate, just kind of mix it up a little bit here and there.
I think it has a lot of benefits.
Well, the reason why that diet works so well is apple cider vinegar and brown rice vinegar are super, super high in amino acids, but they're naturally pH stabilizing. And they also help your body and your plants metabolize calcium, but they also lower your pH, higher it, then stabilize it. So if your body has a natural pH imbalance, it actually hits those ranges and helps you burn your fat, which your amino acids help you metabolize your nutrients.
I'll say, like, I think the positive, like, microbes or whatever the hell is in there, culture from the kombucha, if you don't eat the healthiest diet, I feel like it helps clean up your gut from some of the bad shit that you might put in there. And
yeah, probiotic diet is very good for you because whatever you're trying to actually ferment strips the nutritional content out of it, puts it into a liquid form so your body can uptake it really easily, leaving just carbon. So your body can actually break that down without having to extract the mineral value from it.
Yeah.
Mention what I was smoking on.
There it is again, man. That silence.
I got CB Mac, which is Alien Cookies crossed to Colombian, crossed to Starfighter. And it's by Payaso Grow or the Canvas Brothers. It was gifted to me by a dude I'm going to be hopefully working with his greenhouse project, but it keeps getting fucking pushed back and pushed back. Construction and delays and shit with COVID is crazy. But alas, we wait. And I don't mind free samples whenever we need to. It's interesting to try some of the stuff from the legal market, but to be honest, I typically prefer homegrown or stuff from a buddy to stuff from the legal market. But there's a few brands that are doing really good stuff in the legal market now. I gotta give credit. It's expanding slowly but surely. People are getting their shit dialed in and producing good stuff. It's actually tasty. You're saying thumbs down. What is that over there? What light? You're saying thumbs down. Twisted.
Wait, what? Oh.
Mars Hydro.
Did it shit the bed on you? You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
My bad.
There you go.
So this
No,
is a
it's all-
TS600, and this light is like not even bright. My plants are like all drooping. It came from the BP3000, of course, but I figured a smaller tent, a little less light, be reflective. Oh, this like
Yeah.
poo-poo.
Yeah, that's
like-
not good enough.
No, this like poo-poo. So all I'm doing
Yeah.
is trying to breed out my males so I can collect the pollen on the free shows. You know what I mean? Do some freaky twisted stuff, see what happens. So I have the SP250 from Mars Hydro. That thing's way brighter, way brighter. So they downgraded me, my sponsor. They sent me this piece of crap this year, and they're like, "When are you going to use that?" I'm like, "Where?" Maybe for my seedlings. Maybe my seedlings will like it. I don't know. Yeah, so it was making these do this droop, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, dude, I gotta do something. You know. So I upgraded a little bit. And then I got the Eglex 2000s. Those are my favorites still so far.
Are you
I
sure
bet
they're
you
drooping
with
it from the
that.
light?
Yeah, I was about to say, I bet you they might end up being cold or overwatered because of the power on the light so low, it's not metabolizing quick enough.
That's what I'm saying. It's crap. So it's a little cooler down here. It's 67 degrees. Oh, 68 now.
What's your low?
My what?
Your low. The
Oh, I
lowest
have no
temperature you got.
I have no idea. It should
Oh,
stay. It should stay. This is the basement. I keep the lights on
I never knew
24/7.
you had a basement.
So I don't have the temperatures down here or the timers or nothing. I just put this up. I was testing it
So
out.
it's right on the concrete floor then?
No. I got it raised up.
Okay.
Raised up and all aired out and stuff like that. But
Yeah, good.
I have a heater down here. So I bought this heater. It's from China. So it does heat, air conditioning. It's got the air cleaner, and it's got the humidifier. It's not a DU. I'm like, come on, you got everything else, dude. So this thing regulates everything down here. It's pretty cool. But I'm as I'm on here, I'm moving all this crap down here to regulate everything and get all the timers on. Timers are my nemesis because I've seen too many times where timers burn out and start frying everything, and that's my fear, is have something burn out and fry and catch fire. So I try to not use timers anywhere possible.
Replace them yearly or something. Pick a date.
I just had one shit out on me. It definitely happens. It's worth replacing.
Yep.
Yearly seems like a good timeline. I'll probably start doing that. I wanted to ask one question to Johnny. How's your situation doing over there? Are you feeling good? I know you're thinking about with all the doctors and everything.
Yeah, I got lots of doctor's appointments. Yeah. I still haven't found any timeline on what's going to happen next as far as that goes. They said they needed to get some more doctors' paperwork and shit from 2 years ago, which doesn't even make sense to me, but whatever.
Right.
So.
Well, I hope you're feeling well. I'm probably going to get running. I want to say thank you to Eagle, Bingus, Johnny, Cheecha, Smiley, World's Last Hope, Boom, and Twisted. It's been real great hanging out with y'all, chilling, smoking. Eagle, it's always a great time in the wormhole. And thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Peace and love.
All right, later, Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
Safe journey, Jack.
So, Mr. Bingus, you've been politely trying to get our attention. What's up with that? Are we the Bingus smile? Are you wetting some of them up there? What's going on?
Well, I just got the giveaway ready, and it's ready to go. And what was the question? Dude, I'm sorry. Fuck.
I think you need another hit.
I do.
I think it's a good time to take a hit.
Yes, I do.
It's a good time for a dab song.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Somewhat, Amy.
I'm about out of Bingus Mile seeds, or no, Blue Mile seeds and Bingus Mile seeds, but I do have more strains coming. Strains or chemivores coming. I'm very impressed with what I saw today. I put an IG up, but we'll see. I'm going to run those before I start giving them away to see what the hell they are first. You know what I mean? So, how's your Blue Mile doing?
Beautiful. I don't mean to interrupt. I just want to throw this out. I see
Cheers.
13 popping in, but he needs to do a name check before he comes on. he's bleeding through on my screen, but it's not Green 13. You gotta check out, check back, bro. Check out. I know you're here. Cheers.
Cheers.
I didn't mean to cut anybody off. I've been terrible on my approach the last few nights coming in here. I don't think he heard me yet. Green 13. Name check, brother. Name check. So, not to get too out of, I forgot actually what you guys were talking about. Talk about getting sidelined there. Vegas.
Squirrel.
What are we talking about?
Definite squirrel. I think I think that might have been a group squirrel right there.
You know, my biggest problem, I think, is I'm losing my hearing because I used to play a lot of loud guitar. And then I'm in my bedroom when I have two fans going, right? And so I can't hear, and then I get this background noise. So sometimes I only hear like bits and pieces. And so I apologize if I didn't understand what your question was, basically. Then if I put the headphones on, it's like after a while I start sweating down my neck and shit. I don't, it's like, what the? My ears actually sweat. What? Is that abnormal or what?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
it's a good question.
That's not abnormal. You're from Oregon.
Yeah, it's the humidity. That's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah. That's funny. Soil-borne addictions. Make sure you contact me at my email, sir. You're more than welcome. And I enjoy. It's like paying my dues here, really. I mean, that's why I look at it. It's all these great people in the chat room and on the panel, and more people coming every day. Tell your friends, your neighbors, and even people you don't know that Eagle One is live every night, usually. If not, his sidekick Smiley is there to catch the backup. And man, we got a great panel tonight and an excellent chat room as always.
Bingus, I hope you're not normal. Does anyone be able to hang out here? Nobody's normal here.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely not normal.
No, dude, it's fun. Thanks to microdosing, I'm actually becoming closer to normal.
Oh, yeah?
This is the island of misfits.
Green 13, I really want to let you in.
Why can't?
But I know.
Wait.
I
what
know
is
you.
with the name? I'm confused.
It's displaying on my end of the
Real
Zoom.
name or
It's
something?
displaying.
Can you change it, Eagle?
I can, but not until he comes on, and it. You know what I mean? I gotta
Right.
not until it actually is aired. You know what I mean? I cannot change it. So he can though. He can.
Medic, thanks for the suggestion. I'm actually hoping to move out of my bedroom eventually. It's kind of the goal. Sarah smiles right on. Great chat room. I'm going to smoke more. Yeah.
There we go. There we go. There's the Green 13. I know.
Oh.
Ahoy, mate.
Bingus, no need to thank, in my opinion. My life is much enriched with Bingus in my life. I thank you for hanging out every night. And that goes to everybody in the panel, man. I take a little bit away from you guys every night, a little bit of your character, a little bit of your goodness, rub off, and it's awesome. It's awesome the influence you guys have had on me the last year. So thank you all.
Cheers, Green. What's up, brother?
Hello, brother. How else would we get rid of our aggressive guests without a bingus, eh?
Well, I'm sure there's a few new haters on the list. Again, I don't care. I do, but I'm not going to apologize for what I feel is the right thing to do. So.
It was. And I've seen Eagle beat himself up a couple of times the last few days as well. That's rubbish. It was all dealt with very, very nicely by our friends and family.
It's rubbish.
I appreciate the fact that everybody keeps letting it go too. As much as I'm like trying to like just black it out every time I look in chat, the gift basket. I don't know how. I still don't know where I know she brought it up, but I don't understand how the fuck she brought it up or where it came from. But you know what is funny is Spiky Pilots. I seen when I was talking to him last night. Somebody was like talking. I seen gift basket go by, and then Spiky Pilot said something about me sending some stuff over there, and I'm like, "Oh, this is really gonna put some validity to the gift basket thing."
Dude, that was a great
I'd just
interview.
like to put that out there that there is no gift basket. This is honestly charitable time. As much as I'd like to send out gift baskets.
I mean, this
That
is
is
an opportunity.
so
So I'm gonna
funny.
You
get,
get a gift basket.
speaking
and
about
you
not
get
being a
one.
gift basket, I did a little reconnaissance. I found about 4 Canadians in chat. So Cheecha B, if you want to put a number in our chat, we'll do a little giveaway for the Canadian guys.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Right on, boom.
What do I have a range of?
Oh, well, I think there's like 4, so maybe 10 or 20. I don't know. A low number. Pick a low number.
Oh, a very low number?
1 through 12.
There you go.
19.
Canadian guess.
13's a good number.
Really?
All right.
It's got to be metric.
Does it have to be lower than that?
It's
Can it
gotta
that
be
number?
It's got to be metric. We got to have a nice round metric number. So that happens to work. You're good. So between 1 and 50, guys, Canada only.
In Celsius too.
Yeah, Celsius. How many?
Oh,
You know
that's the
who-
first number that came to
You
my head.
Canadians know who you are.
They don't know numbers over 50. That's why he's done this, dude.
No, he isn't. Come on, quit that.
Y'all
Put
also
that on
notice that the
paper.
Canadians aren't jumping in with their numbers just yet. So if Eagle wants to put start in there between 1 and 50,
Right, they play by the rules up there.
Canada only.
313.
I know, I'm like,
What are you
don't see
talking
any
about?
numbers.
No high sticking in Canada, eh? I don't watch hockey. I don't know. I think that made sense.
Nice.
Here we go. I just want to make it clear. Canada. This one's
Canada.
for you guys.
Canada.
Aw,
Hopefully we've hit a trigger word.
I can high five Canada.
Canada. Get ready. Here we go. I see some entries already. They don't count until
All
you
our
see that
kudos.
right there.
Oh, some guys jumped the
Start.
gun, eh?
Does it count if Canadian is my second language?
Right. Eh?
I can't understand a word they
But-
say.
But boom,
That's
you're
pretty
from
awesome.
Minnesota. You're from Minnesota.
Anyone from Minnesota is eligible too.
all
I
your
already saw the
hometownies.
number. We can call it already.
Yeah.
I got a couple extra Canadians that popped out of the woodwork though. T Barrington, hit me up on Instagram. Shoot me your whatever. Shoot me your particulars, and I'll get back
Right on,
at you.
T. Good job,
Yeah,
man.
you were
Good
dead
job.
on with that number.
Yeah, early
Congrats.
too. What do we
Yeah.
get?
Couldn't have happened to a nicer
Dude.
guy too. Great guy.
Yeah.
He's
Free
awesome.
Right on, T. Good guy. Good guy.
Cheers.
So can we start?
Yay.
We should do an English one, yeah. The odds seem better. Let's do an English team.
Bloody hell yes.
You got some to give away?
Yeah.
By
No,
the
I
way,
want to
that's
receive.
Spiky
Oh, my
Pilot
gift
interview was awesome.
basket.
I like Spiky. Where is he? I'm not in the chat.
Yeah. You bastard. Oh yeah. Man.
Very cool.
Right on, Green. Dude. You're quite the
Can't
gentleman.
even
aren't
begin
you?
to think what I would put in a gift basket to send out. I mean, what would you put in a cannabis show related gift basket? I mean, if you were gonna put
Fucking
together what would it-
snacks.
Easy, dude. One of them
Papers.
fancy t-shirts, couple stickers, some seeds. Boom. Oh,
I
sorry.
don't know what's wrong with all your
Some
guys'
cucumber
countries, but we're
seeds.
allowed to send weed in the
Yeah,
mail.
bro.
It's pretty great in Canada.
That is awesome.
Some
Yeah,
blueberries,
but the weed's
papers.
bomb hat.
it's all irradiated. Boom.
Folks,
no,
you
no.
guys are
high.
way ahead of the
This is
time.
from the basement, so it was next to the furnace. You'll be good.
I wish I could send from the U.S. to Canada. Is what I would.
Yeah.
The border
Someday,
kind of has
someday
a
we'll get there.
someday that the border has a sticky spot.
Yeah. No, perfectly legal within Canada,
It's all moved.
provided you're over, I don't know, Boom, BOOM farms.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
Boom _ Yeah, everything's only illegal if you get caught.
Man, I'm jealous of the system myself. I only wish we could do that here. Because
Right.
when I moved up here, I left most of my patients are downstate. So every so often, I'm obligated to travel, downstate. Not that I don't mind seeing a lot of those folks, but man, if I could save some time by just hitting the mailbox and being like, all right, you're good, that would save me
What?
shitloads of time. I would love that system.
Why don't you just do it anyway? What are you waiting for permission for?
I don't know.
Well,
Still,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
in a hurry.
I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that. Just
I know lots of postal friends.
I need more postal friends.
Hell yeah.
Gotta get Tal's secret.
Is he not here? That's weird.
He's not
Yeah,
here.
that's
Who?
weird.
Who? What? I'm
Going to bed
lost.
early.
Think about. Just wondered where Tal was.
Must be hanging out with that mail lady.
Oh
What?
yeah, very topical, mate. Very topical. Nice.
Did he finally get postage stamped there?
I think he yeah,
I think he did, huh?
might have.
Right on.
It wasn't peel and stick type though.
Still think post.
Cheecha, he showed the picture of his mail lady because he fancies her, and we were all like, "Dude, don't show the picture, don't show." And he's like, "No, it's fine, it's fine. It's not creepy at all." Yeah, dude, it's totally creepy, man. So that's what it was about.
Oh boy.
Too funny.
Oh boy.
Hey, Twisted, the size of that bud you showed there is, don't throw that at somebody. You could really kill them with that.
Yeah, those are
What
nice buds.
cultivar was that?
Yeah, what?
That was the Kylo Ren.
Ah,
Yeah.
is that the one you created then? Yes.
Yeah, that was one I created. I grew that one last summer. So that's the one I
Nice.
had the clone of that. It's an early flower for up north. But then the
Is
Kylo
that the
Ren-
one that? Is that the one that the mountain lion was circling?
No, he was circling Twisberry. That was unfortunate. No, he was really out there, dude, that motherfucker.
I
That was
remember
pretty
that
cool,
night.
dude.
Dude, that was a scary night, man.
Get a video of that one, Twisted?
I was on a live here.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was one of these little camera people, and I only had a crappy little flashlight, but I sure as shit had that flashlight pointed at it and had the camera pointed at it. So I mean, if you did a little bit of, dude, I saw it, dude. I was like, oh shit, that's a damn mountain lion. I kept calling it a bobcat, but it was a mountain lion.
It looked like a bobcat on your screen.
No. It looked. That's what startled me because I just got my camera.
It was a big old 20-pound tabby.
No, dude. If it was a cat, it was the biggest cat I ever seen, dude. Yeah. I even looked it up if there was cats that could be that size. And there is like 40, 50 and even bigger, house cats.
Yep.
Like Jesus. But no, the thing that set me off was the tail. In mountain lions, their tails are fat and as long as their body, and it was like that. That's why I was like, what is that? I was like, holy crap. And I knew it was as big as my dog. And that's when I went out there and I had to see what it was, and sure shit.
I do remember that night actually, but how did your dog react, dude? I forget.
Okay, so this is what it was. For the last, couple of years, they're always outside all summer. They run around out there, There was all kinds of rabbits, all kinds of turkeys, and then little by little, these things started disappearing. And then my dogs for like 2 weeks would not go outside at nighttime. They would sit at the back door, and the back door would be wide open. They would never go outside. I couldn't figure it out why, and it was just odd until I set those cameras up and I saw that cat back there, and I was like, holy shit, they knew. They knew for sure there was a predator back there. That's their yard, dude.
You know what you need to get?
What's that?
You need to get one of those game hunter cameras, the ones that you tie onto a tree or something, so that in the area that you know that they might be passing in, you'll get pictures of that shit, man. It'll be clear, good picture.
I hope it moved on. I hope it moved on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to have that this summer.
Well, do that whole like predator to predator thing. You're like, so I got a bobcat, so I got a mountain lion, so I had the mountain lion got rid of the bobcat, but now I got a fucking mountain lion, so I got an actual lion, so now I got a lion that killed the fucking mountain lion, and now I'm gonna have to get a fucking rhino, and I don't know where I'm gonna put it.
Exactly. My dogs were actually, they reacted to a predator. Like they normally Attila wants to go attack things, but nope. As soon as I said, hey, grab him and let's go in the house, he ran. He was like, I'm out. Let's go. Let's get in that house, And normally he'd be like, no, what's out there? What's up? What's up? What's up? No, he knew. That's cool though.
He's like, fuck that shit.
Well, those are
So Boom Farms. So Boom Farms, I just want you to know, I felt your smile when I was talking to the Duchess earlier, and she referred to that 20-gallon machine, and she said, I can judge the seriousness of the hash maker when I open the 20-gallon machine and then 45s have been ripped out. I literally could feel your smile on the other side of the screen. I was like, I know Boots fucking gritted.
Yeah, I popped good for that. Oh, I was laughing. Yeah, Reefer did the same thing. Reefer bought one of those, Uncle Reefer from the GML show. And I was telling him, I said, so just take him out. And he was fucking around, and I didn't hear him come out yet, right? I was like, did you take him out? He said, no, they're kind of, I said, just grab a hold of it and yank that fucker. They're garbage. Get rid of them. And he did. He was like, oh, that was easy. But it feels like you're going to break something. If you have one of these machines and you still have them in, it feels like you're going to break it. You're not. Just pull that fucker out of there. You'll be good.
What is it you're talking about?
The 45, the 25-gallon Bubble Now or Bubble Magic machine. In the back corners, when you lift the lid up, on the back corner walls, there's two panels. One's got a little thing for where you put the soap, because it's just a camping washing machine. It's not a special hash tool. It's just a washing machine. Pull that thing off, and then there's one on the other side that's got an overflow drain, so you can adjust the height. Pull that one off, and then you're good to go. You get a better vortex, like Eagle was saying. It just makes the machine work so much better to make that upgrade. And get rid of that corrugated hose too.
Yeah, I got some stuff I got to rip apart on mine.
Definitely noticed the difference that night, for sure.
I have been very lazy.
Have you?
I just left that shit in there. Run. Mine's the smaller machine. No, I don't have the back bits.
No, the smaller machine doesn't have it. I'd still recommend doing the hose upgrade on the smaller.
Yeah, I know. I like riffles. I just want to get the bad lumps out. Nah, you're right.
Yeah. It's just a 1-inch silicone hose and a single hose clamp.
I look like D420K, but my hash is not like D420K.
Yeah. Rocking a bit of a beard myself. Cut the
One
hair off, though.
Shit, I was in the beginning stages of looking like Green 13 yesterday. I can't believe nobody called me on that shit, man.
I had a dream about it. Come on with the beard. Come on. I woke up this morning, looked on the panel, and it was like, yeah, only Eagle and Cheecha haven't got a beard. But no, obviously not Bingus. Bingus had the same background as you. He was playing a little Be Eagle thing when I logged on.
You got this whole next year to grow dreadlocks and a beard. So.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
The organic takeover, right, Eagle?
Yeah.
I think he's a go-to.
Gotta
I
start
can't
making
believe
that
nobody didn't say
kombucha.
no reference to it that yesterday. I was waiting for it, because of the organics catching the garden. I was waiting because of the I was grumpy as fuck last night. I had no intentions. What, 3-4 days I wasn't on the air, looking scruffy as fuck. I had no intentions. I wouldn't have left the house like that, to be honest with you. And I was waiting for somebody to go,
Nice
oh,
mustache.
look, he is going organic. Look at the fucking beard coming in and shit.
Holy fuck.
Right? My beard got cut. My plants are suffering for it, man.
We bingus.
I feel like I don't know what to do anymore.
I honestly turned off lights and shit.
Look at myself.
I'm serious. I didn't think he was gonna have video, so I had no intentions of it, man. I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah, you gotta go on with me. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it if you don't. I'm like, oh fuck, give me 5 fucking minutes, man. I gotta fucking clean myself up a little bit, throw a hat on or something. And I turned off lights and shit. I'm like, this is too much. I wouldn't even leave the house like this.
That's funny.
I don't know. Now I'm
Definitely
starting to lean more towards Zoom instead of StreamYards because I don't think they have those filters. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, they don't. They don't have the little cool,
I
like,
that.
you can do the glasses and you have the background. You do the background thing.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
I'm almost regretting not going to the strain traders. Is that what it is, Smiley, this weekend?
Oh,
Sunday?
you blew it.
Gene traders.
You know how bad I'd
Gene
like to go to that?
You want to, Boom? Do they have them around the country or something?
No. But I talked to a bunch of guys from Michigan Daily, and they've been talking about the strain gene hunters, whatever, the clone convention. It's like, oh, that'd be so awesome. I just got the GMO clone, so I'll be set for, at least 12 weeks. But
I'm not sure.
But it'd be nice to go through some stuff, really, and look through some stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not sure what to really expect from it. What were they saying about it?
Oh, they were stoked. They were stoked to go get cuts. Everybody's bringing shit. There's only going to be so much of everything, right? So.
Yeah, there's some. I think it got sold out, is what I had heard. So.
Yeah, I heard it sold out. I heard you can go to the door, maybe. If you know where it is, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll be slanging shit in the parking lot.
Yeah, that's the move, honestly.
What parking lot is it? It's quite a ways from you, man. I mean, it's cross state, pretty. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I figured you and Eagle wouldn't go because you guys are probably 3 hours, 4 hours away from it.
Oh, dude, I'll drive anywhere for an event, dude. I don't care.
It's in Muskegon, so I mean, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that was the first place I looked for a house. Yeah.
The ski.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right. I'm pretty sure I heard a thing in Muskegon Heights, like if just going through Muskegon Heights, you have like a 1 in 12 chance of either being involved in a crime or witnessing in progress. If you're on like your 11th chance, like if you're on your 11th time through there, do you like pretty much know it's gonna happen the next time? Like, I don't know, man. We haven't seen one yet. Like, fuck, it's gotta be this time.
Oh, man.
Hopefully you're not part of it.
Right, those are scary stats, though, man.
Yeah.
You want to say it was up there as far as one of the more dangerous places, at least in Michigan, I know. But.
Yeah, Gene Trader sounds super interesting, though. If you guys find the blue skunk, try to grab that one.
Blue skunk?
Was that the Blue City Diesel one?
No, it's blue skunk, blueberry time skunk. It's a Michigan bred plant.
No
I mean, people might have done it somewhere else, but that's like, like monkey paw, it's Michigan.
You got that monkey paw anywhere? I bred on that shit
that
back in
monkey paw.
2012. I love that fucking Vietnamese black and Nepalese Highlands.
I've been telling you all year that I got monkey paw, bro. Oh yeah.
Good.
I'm trying to collect all those Michigan strains, all the strains, like,
Dude, I bred on that Sensi Dominant Death Star too, bud. That's from your area.
Yeah.
What was the name of that strain that the Duchess said tonight? Purple
Tangy. Purple Tangy.
That sounded interesting.
She said it wasn't a yielder because it was Tangy, but I had a bunch of Tangy crosses that did really well for me.
I have a couple that did really well too. What is the purple side of it? Is that Granddaddy, Mendo, Purple Urkel?
She didn't really say, but I would guess probably Purple Urkel or Mendo or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, those seem to be like the
Purple
major
Punch,
three. Is the Grand? Dude, actually, yeah, I had that purple pheno of purple. What was it? Purple Pineapple Express back in the day. That was like one of like a couple hundred, I guess.
Express, what?
Not even just straight up Pineapple Express. The purple Pineapple Express.
Was a hash jar. Check it out, hash jar me, sucker. I got them stacked up over here, just waiting to pull shit.
Yeah, Glass Grows purple cut of the purple Pineapple Express. It's purple as hell.
That's one. Yeah, it's purple from day one. It almost reminds me of like the SR71 or Forbidden Fruit. They all just they grow purple from day one.
Yeah.
Actually, I had a black Afghani in the day that we went through a shitload of Afghanis, and it straight up, it was black. Like the buds came in, like leaves green, buds were not purple. They were like Sharpie black.
That's what I'm
day one. It was really fucking cool.
That's what
that's like one. That was one of a lot. That was one of a lot.
Do you find
that was? It wasn't even, dude.
Though?
It was like well, you have like how like you got Jaeger. Jaeger is purple Hindu Kush, but it has that. It's got definitely a Kush tone to it, and it's definitely got like a purple hint on it, but it's definitely your land race. But the dude, the SR71 was definitely like purple all the way through.
See, I found those black
like it just had that like
a less desirable like bag appeal to them.
Definitely.
Like,
super fun to grow. Not worth smoking or fucking bags. You're like, oh, this is black. This like straight up. This is like not purple, not silver, not green. This is black weed though. Once you see that in a bag one time, you're like, that's amazing. Holy shit. Doesn't smoke very good because it's fucking more purple than purple. But
yeah,
that's how it naturally grows. That wind pheno is weird.
Yeah, mine grows like blueberries. I got Black Widow cheese, and it's like, if you guys know the story about White Widow, it's really Black Widow is the true White Widow, but it grows black like that, like a dark purple. And
dude, I went through both of them. Actually, I went through the White Widow. The White Widow was nice. The Black Widow was definitely faded black as shit, but it it definitely a lower yielder. But no, I know, the story for sure. The Black Widow was definitely the one you wanted.
I'm trying to capture.
Black Widow supposed to be the same thing.
So the White Widow is an S1 that Franco from Greenhouse Seeds promoted, but Mr. Nice Guy was the breeder.
And then the Black Widow is what he put out as the actual White Widow, but he changed it to Black Widow, is the story I heard.
So what happened is Franco actually patented the name.
Oh.
They got in a big fight. He took the stock and then patented the name White Widow. And he's like, dude, my original strain is called White Widow. He's like, fuck that. You want the original shit? Come get Black Widow.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't think it was named that because it turned black. I thought it was.
Well, you had to change the name, but the Black Widow was the original strain that they were working with. But when they got in a fight, they split, and then one group had these seeds, one group had that black pheno. He said, I got the original shit. Fuck you.
Well, exactly. He had the mom pheno, but the offspring, when he made the S1, all came out green. He's like, yo, so this is the new thing. He started promoting it, but then they got in a big fight, and he took the stock, but the stock came out heavier green, not black, and definitely like not as potent. And he went and actually patented the name White Widow. And he's like, that's the original shit that it came from. He's like, dude, that was the name that we came with together. Like, what the fuck are you doing, pretty much? And he went, dude, fine. Fuck that. I have the other stock. I'll make more, dude. If you want the original shit, come get the Black Widow. So there's Black Widow and White Widow. I feel like it is exactly how it grows. Like straight up, like he did a very good job. I went through a bunch of the White Widows. They all grow pretty symmetrical, throw down fucking colas. They eat a lot, but they fade kind of early, but they're still throwing some big old fat colas. The Black Widows are definitely more stretched out, but they almost look like a cookie. They almost look like Forum or like Platinum.
They're very
out of the Forum punch too.
Distinct. Exactly. You'll know exactly when you're growing White Widow. You're like, oh, White Widow. You can't. It's hard to mistake it. Even the terp profile.
And I was about to say the terp profile is definitely very, very interesting all by itself. It's like licorice-ish, kush-ish, haze-ish. It's fucking weird. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking dude. It's that one that's got it's like Moroccan hash plant. Once you smoke it, you know what it is. Once you have a straight Afghani, you know what it is.
Yeah.
You know, once you have a straight Thai or a straight train wreck, dude, you have anything with train wreck in it, you know exactly what the fuck train wreck is.
Must be pretty with that dark background with crystals on it, and then with red hairs, that black and in the back is a contrast. Must look nice bag appeal, perhaps, eh?
I enjoy it like that. Like when I had the Black Widow cheese, right? We're talking about the Black Widow. It's crossed with cheese, but it grew just like the Black Widow. Super black buds, and they were green at first. I kept telling everybody, which is why they're going to be black. And everyone's like, nah, you're crazy. But I could see it coming up the trichomes. The trichomes turn completely purple with white heads. Ooh. You know, when it normally would turn amber.
Decapitate stock, it's that purple line. I love that.
They turned dark purple the whole way up, and then that bulb of white turned purple, and I'm like, oh, you nasty little thing. Oh, I love that. You know, I want to capture that in more genetics. You know, purple is my thing, berries and stuff like that. Like,
yeah. Well, it's everybody's thing, I think. I mean, a lot of people nowadays, I had a discussion today about OG versus Kushes and flavors and what have you. And I know back in the day, I've dropped a couple of my OGs because I just don't have the demand for it anymore. It's more people want tasty, you know, Kush kind of smoke. I mean, at least in my area. I don't know. What about you?
That's the thing, areas, right? It's weird how different areas glom onto different things. Like certain places are all about the fruit, and certain places are all about the gas. If it ain't gas, it ain't weed.
Dude, I had somebody the other day to try to convince me that OG was citrus. I was like, I don't think so, bud.
You know, that's what everyone tries to tell me, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
I don't think so, bud. I've grown over at least 100 different OGs and Kush cuts. No. That's it. If it's citrus, it doesn't belong in my garden. Sorry.
Yeah, I get Kush. I get citrus.
That's a fucking leafly description.
Yeah,
that's a fucking leafly description, right?
What is it? If it's citrus, it doesn't belong in my garden.
No, my God.
I'm starting to come around that citrus isn't for me. You know, I love lemon and lime and stuff and candies and, you know, fruits and everything. But when I smoke my lemon pheno, the Slimer to Fruity Pebbles OG, it just wrecks my sinuses. I can't fucking breathe after it. It just kills me.
You know, I'm feeling the same way, actually. Like I went through, dude, one of the first strains I grew was actually TK. Like actually the very first picture on my Instagram through almost 6,000 pictures was TK. And dude, I tried to see if there was anything close. And no, I've already bred a couple of Kush strains and sour strains. I'm actually starting to dip more into the other varieties just to mix it up, but still keeping the killer OGs on the back burner, obviously. Because I mean, difference between connoisseur and medicine for me, because the OGs definitely help me medically better. But again, like I've gone through a lot of citrus strains too, but they just don't hit me the same way that the OGs do. Like I like the face body numbing. Like if I smoke it, I want the bags of my eyes to get heavier. That's what I want. You know?
I want to get, I have a chance real soon to get the Face Off OG, one of the originals. And I'm just like, yeah, please. Yes, please. Just the name.
So check this out. My Docs OG line is Rare Dankness #1 times Face Off OG. So the Rare Dankness #1 is Chem 4, Ghost, Ghost, Triangle, Triangle, Face Off. It's the first release where they were like, oh, there's too much lemon in this line. I found a male and a female that were triangle heavy. So pretty much the rare dankness is a Afghani inbred line. But the same thing with the Face Off OG line is it's an Afghani inbred. So it's pretty much its own land race when it comes to it. When I actually bred, so I bred the Dox OG male that was TK heavy. No, it was a subtle male. I did not choose a potent male. I hunted out over 300 strains and kept like 32 of my favorites, like ran them versus each other, kept 3, ran 40 versus each other, kept 3, ran 40 versus each other, kept 3, ran the 40 keepers versus each other, kept 3, like just kept doing that until I was like, no, these are the same, but this one's stronger. This is the same, but these are stronger. This is the same. So I rounded up about 32 that I loved, but it took me about 3 years, but I had my male and tested it for about 3 years. And then when I bred on it, I took the subtle male because again, like you don't want a potent male unless you are trying to make more of that stock. So I had 32 different flavors. I wanted something subtle for the female side to shine through.
Gotcha.
So when you pop the seeds, you get 10 seeds. 2 of them might be the boy side, but the rest of them are going to be, the girl's going to shine through. 420. Let's smoke some wolves.
Right on. No, that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
No, that Face Off OG. Face Off OG fire, dude.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, I agree there, Bingus. Everything I've ever grown, I've never had the Face on Fire by itself, but every cross, Empire Breeding Co. breeds a lot with it. And man, every cross that he's bred with it is one of my favorites. The Lemon Lava drops. He's got a few others.
My youngest boy works at a dispensary, and he told me Face Off is the strongest weed I've ever smoked. I go, really? And I'm like, So now I'm getting this input, right? And I think it came from Attitude. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Attitude. It's it's Archive. Archive. Yes, it's Attitude Steve. Attitude or Archive? I'm not.
Attitude.
No, it's Archive Steve Dang. It's the dog.
Attitude is
that's why. That's why they call it. Well, that's why they call it Dox OG because it was named after the doc.
Well, that's not where I'm getting it from anyway, but it's supposed to be wherever it came from originally. So we should.
I think it's Eugene or
what is it?
Area.
14% THC or something?
No, the Face Off is more around 28 or 26, 26, 28. Okay. It's about SFV OG. And it actually grows a lot like us. It's like a SFV OG Kush hybrid, like structure wise. It likes to stack itself out but clump. But it has an interesting, nice little like structure to it.
I've heard so much good things about it. When my son told me about it, that was actually about a year ago, and I kept thinking. And then just today, I talked to my good buddy who, he's got a seed bank that most people would die for, and he mentioned that, and I'm like, let's trade.
So somebody was asking about the rare dankness Ghost Train Haze. It's awesome besides it Herms. It's because they cross that to a straight sativa. It's straight up. Well, I believe that is rare dankness number 1 on original haze. Anything that you cross, dude, the more sativa you go, the more unstable it's going to be because sativas are growing on near the equator. Dude, they're growing in thick brush. They're not growing in open fields. So they're actually like growing as tall as they can to compete with trees. So they're tucking their arms in between brush. Indicas are grown in cold parts of the world where they have to actually like finish quickly and the seasons change and everything else. So they actually get used to being like
windy,
beaten battered. Pure sativa, if something comes by and takes a bite off of a fucking arm and rips an arm off, that could make it hermy straight up. That's enough stress to do that on a pure sativa. So haze, if you grow that by itself, it's like 16 to 19 weeks. And it stretches for the first like 6, 7, 8 weeks. Like literally you put it in about that big. And it's still like 10 feet.
Nightmare.
Anybody have train?
That's actually how the Casey Jones is too. The Casey Jones is Trainwreck New York City Sour Diesel Lemon Thai. So it's sativa.
Does anybody have Trainwreck? Do you have that?
I can get it. It's right around the corner from me. I'm pretty close to Arcata. I can even get you not just the E32 Trainwreck. I can get you the pre-E32 Arcata cut. That one is just like put it this way, nobody wanted the weed of it. We were all waiting for the concentrate. When you take the concentrate, you take a dab, it takes your fucking breath away. You're like, whoo, and then you go back and take the rest of your dab because it's straight up like so high, like limonene and ammonia.
Caustic, eh?
Very like takes your fucking breath. It's like Durban poison. Same thing with Durban. Once you get it extracted, if your myrcene levels and terpene levels are still high, it'll take your breath away.
I remember the first time I smoked that stuff, it was in, what was it? 98, right around there.
Yeah, the
Maybe
train wreck's kind of
99.
a cool story because he actually, well, he made his own strain and then he actually went through I believe it was 100 or 300, B through 100, C, D, and then the E32 was his keeper, and then he kept working it. But from there on, it was pretty well its own land race. It was nothing but train wreck. If you have anything cross to train wreck, even if it's things that are super dominant, train wreck will overpower it for sure.
Do you know how
Like
that strain
Jagger,
was named? Do you know how it was named? Do you know how
The
it got
train
the
wreck?
name?
That's one actually I do not remember.
I can tell you.
Honestly, off the top. Yeah, dude, go ahead.
Okay, the guy that created that was actually a friend of somebody that I knew, and he let a buddy of his have some of that and smoked it. He was an engineer, and he actually was the engineer that caused the El Cajon train wreck. Cajon
No
Pass
fucking way.
accident. Yes, that's how he named the strain.
Oh,
Wow.
nice. That's fucking awesome. Do you know what's in it by chance? It's got to
I
be
have
like
no idea.
a lemon
I
tie
don't know
on
what-
like a South African or something like that, because it's
I have no
ammonia.
idea what's in it, but that shit is so potent. I mean, it is.
That's another.
strong.
That was another reason why I really like the Mendo cut, is because there's a bunch of Durban poison seeds floating around that they're all sativas. It's all from South Africa, but they're all landrace sativas. The Mendo cut is like they grew out like 500 or 1,000 of them, and that one pheno is indica. So it actually finishes early. All the other ones are like 12 to 16 weeks. This one finishes in like 8-9 weeks, and it's just Durban, but it's the indica cut of it. Again, that's like how I did my Dr. Dooms when I hunted out my napalms. Is we had 40 phenos. I hunted those out, and they were all hella sativa, but I took the most indica variety of it. And then now the offspring is definitely breeding that.
Mr. Boom.
What's up?
What, man? One of the things I've missed about Boom Farms being in fucking chat are the fucking edibles. What is going on? Are you making way too much fucking hash and not leaving room for the missus to make edibles, or what? I mean, usually you are.
This is number 3. You got to pay attention, Eagle.
I guess.
So, Boom, has she perfected it? Has she perfected it?
Oh, we gave up on gummies. We just do chocolate now, pretty much.
There you go.
So
honestly, I like the chocolate better. We still make the gummies a little bit, but I definitely don't eat as many gummies as I eat the chocolates these days.
Now, when you do the chocolates, you're using tinctures, right?
I have to ask this, Boom. Is this autoflower edibles? Because I can't help but remember, like, not even months ago, 3 in, we would see visible effects.
Oh, my eyes were shut when I showed up. I don't know what you're talking about.
So there's sativa.
If you want to shovel snow with your shorts on, you got to get some edibles in you.
Yeah. Now there's no more snow. Fucking hopefully. Touch wood.
Sandals and shorts.
Oh yeah. If it's not colder than -15, I don't put pants on.
Right on, brother.
Yeah. I got a video on my Instagram, me out there shoveling snow at -15, 17, something.
I saw that shit.
Boom.
That was crazy.
Well, you're gonna work all night in -40, -15 can't bother you.
Nice.
I ain't that guy.
No, me either. I don't like cold weather.
Neither am I. I don't want to be that guy anymore.
I go and sit with Johnny in the sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that myself. Oregon only get about 2 months a year. That's about it, man.
81 degrees today, guys.
Oh, I don't even know what
Hey,
that
it's supposed to be nice here in Michigan
Actually,
this
that's
weekend.
What does your low get to, Johnny, at night? Like, what does it get to at night?
What's that?
If
My lows?
81, what does it get to at night?
I think we're getting down to 66 tonight.
Oh.
Dude, my hometown has got such a weird fucking swing, so I'm
It's
only
freezing,
like two
right?
and a half.
So cold.
I know, it's a huge drop. I mean, 81 to
So boom.
66.
Have you picked out the autos for this year? Have you picked out your outdoors?
No, not at all. People keep telling me the blueberry does really well outside, so I'm thinking I might just send my blueberry clone out there.
Really?
I've kind of been in love with it lately. Doing well for me. Finishes well. I took this last one at 56 days because I had to, because I fucked it up at like week 6. But it was
the DJ. Is that the DJ blueberry?
no, it's just a Canucks one. It's a rip-off one, but who knows what they asked
As long
one
as
off of.
it gives you that what you want, though, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, my strange haze, the one that I got in there, it's actually purpling out on the leaves. On the underneath of the leaves, they're turning dark purple.
Yeah, this one doesn't get any purple. It goes straight to yellow. As soon as the senescence comes, just dead yellow straight away. Like everything just yellows out. There's no fade. There's no pretty to it. It's kind of a bummer, but fuck it. It's a nice producer. I like the buzz. I like the taste.
Kind of like the Columbia Gold.
That's most of what you're after, right? Little more trim than I want to fuck around with, but give that up.
Yeah. It's funny how, you go through cycles where, this one's your favorite for a while and then put it on the back burner and then a new one comes in and kind of shocks you and like, wow, So it's, I always, dude, if I had the space, I would probably keep pretty much everything.
I'm going through a bit of that problem myself right now. Yeah.
I want more space.
I got like
You're
12
talking OGs. I had a
that
really
bought
good lemon OG that I let go, and I was like, I just don't. I mean, couldn't just
Check Cheecha out, dude. She hasn't even got her first plant into flower, and she's already realised the same thing as the rest of us. There's never enough space.
Yeah.
The first thing you realize is like, I put it in the box. I'm like, well, I should have done more.
Hey, let's see your baby, Cheecha. Let's see your baby.
I can't. It's too bright. It's like beaming.
Well,
It's too
grab
bright.
her
I
and
can't.
bring her out here.
Yeah, hold on.
Come on, she can't be that big. How big is she?
Well, no, she's in a box. She's not in
just grab the pot. Grab the pot.
Don't worry about the excuses.
Oh, so you got it in a living box or what?
Oh, man.
Fucking A.
Fucking A.
Hey, this is what you signed up for, young lady.
Yeah, get me.
You gotta have happy vibes when you go in the garden.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, baby.
Okay, sorry guys.
Tell them how much you love them when you interrupt them. Okay, you got a box.
Oh, cool.
Look at it go. Look at it going.
Look at it. Look at it. It's just chilling. It's like, hey, what up?
It's gorgeous, man. It's rocking and rolling. Look at it.
Oh, there you go.
In and all. Look at that. It's like you've done it for years now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, she's gonna have no problem with this. She can grow the heck out of tomatoes.
She's gonna kill it. Dude,
Yeah.
I swear, man.
No, I'm not gonna kill it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, crush it, man.
No,
She's gonna slay it.
Better turn.
I'm just gonna slay.
I still remember, man, there was this old guy, like I was doing I was teaching these kind of classes or just doing a couple hour talk on stuff or whatever for the grocery store at the time. But there was an old guy in there and he had absolutely no idea about cannabis. I don't know that he ever used cannabis, and he was talking to me a little bit afterward, and he grew like he was growing like he would enter tomatoes in competitions or whatever, like the home grower competitions and tomatoes and shit. And that dude walked away, and I was like, he's gonna fucking crush in this game, man. Like, he already knows how to grow an award-winning tomato. The dude he knew so much about plants and like how they, how they uptake nutrients and what kinds of things. I mean, it was unreal already, but it was kind of interesting, I mean, that people take tomatoes that serious too, it's like maybe a little smaller group, I don't know, but still.
That's actually how the Vita became so big, actually, because of all the flowers and tomatoes and vegetable crops and greenhouses in Amsterdam.
The truth about tomatoes.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. There's a lot of crazy shit about tomatoes. But I don't know. I just
exactly like
he was transitioning into cannabis, and I'm like, man, he's gonna be in love. You know what I mean? He already loves the plant that much.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So.
It's a lot more fun though, dude. Tomatoes suck. You get them fucking worms on them, the tomato hornworms or whatever.
Well, they do, but a lot of
the
people
grossest fucking things.
They'll breed them and make their own.
Yeah, but we got spider mites.
Yeah, spider.
Well, see, I grew my tomatoes later in the season. It was like, they're finishing in like fall time.
Right, and spider mites don't leave mouse-sized turds on your
So, do you really think that could be a thing, or that will be a thing?
What's
that you see more and more, like just professional growers, more like rose people that win cups with roses and stuff like you're talking about. In this guy, it was tomatoes. But do you think there'd be like more non-smoker growers that go, I'm gonna teach these cats some shit? I can grow. I'll show them how to grow that plant.
Agriculturally,
I don't know if you agree, but
how much you have to put into it.
Exactly.
Around me, there's a shitload of tree farmers that were like, dude, we've been growing oranges. Well, now there's 500,000 fucking acres of oranges. Somebody came in and took over the business. We're gonna switch to walnuts. So they cut their trees down and planted walnuts. It's all about the market and what you're getting per pound and how many clients are there. Because again, more people in your industry lowers the value. Not ours, because we have an abundance. But again, good weed sells itself. Good fruit and produce sells itself.
But do you think that a good strain, like pick your favorite strain, do you think if you grew it on a massive scale in a field that you could get like cup winning quality? I don't think so. Just anybody.
Yeah.
Me? Are you
think
talking
you
about
totally
me? Are you
could.
talking
I don't
about
think you need
me?
the full
Are you
field.
talking about me?
So that's what I'm thinking, though. It's not. I'm not necessarily thinking about this on a agricultural scale model. I'm wondering if I'm going to go to a cup someday, and I'm going to see just like a whole table full of non-smokers and shit. Hopefully, at least if they take on the plant, they can. But I've heard stories of of people not smoking. You know what I mean?
Matty
Cropper
doesn't smoke. Yeah.
Matty Cropper.
Those non-smoker guys have the benefit of they remember what they were doing.
Right.
But they don't have the benefit of coming out, waking up in the morning and finding that they actually are a genius and the thing they did the night before was brilliant.
Yeah.
Eagle, I was going to talk about the massive veg people, those people who have competitions with massive veg. They're the people who, maybe will come in and do some huge bulk up thing with cannabis.
But you also need to remember, they will probably definitely bring the bulk up. But what happens when you bulk?
Yeah, it gets rank.
So they're going to have. So most of the crops they're competing with are not edible, smoked like edible. Like we're trying to compete with things that are smokable, edible. So they're going to have to bridge that gap. But there's going to be a bunch of new people that are definitely going to raise the bar, and it's going to be dude. What's his name? Wow Wallace, world's biggest pumpkin. That dude switches to cannabis. He's going to have fucking 35 fucking pound plants. They're going to be huge.
He's gonna be rich trying to sell that pen.
Well, I hope when it comes to that point, because I'm going to be very teared up if I go to a cup and actually see a bunch of non-cannabis users just killing it. Not one. I mean, at that point, I hope somebody has the decency to fucking Milli Vanilli it. You have fucking some
There's a bunch of
Rastafari go up there and fucking take the award and represent or something.
Dude, it's you'd actually be
Almond
surprised how many clubs in Cali that people compete with that run these big farms, big facilities that have zero interest in smoking or doing that. They're the cultivators, they're the bosses. They're like, no, you can't smoke on site. Like, no, there's actually, dude, it's about recognition. Dude, yeah, there's definitely a whole lot of them out here already, unfortunately. Actually, I have a few friends that are, I have a buddy that has been growing for 15 years. He does not like to smoke because it makes him paranoid, but his dad has cancer and needs it. So he's actually been trying to grow for him for a long time, make it as beneficial as he can, but he's also been breeding for a long time. He actually has very, very much respect for the plant, which is awesome. He doesn't smoke it, but he actually has his dad tell him, like, hey, so what do you think about this? I don't like this, I like this. But no, he's a very recognized breeder, but he doesn't do it for him. He does it for his dad, and I have much respect for that, for sure. But no, there's too many guys, again, that are, it's money. It's not about the medicine, for sure.
Yeah, that's what it should be about. I'm all about the medicinal factor of it.
Right.
You know, let's find.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the fuckers that are making all of our laws are the guys that don't smoke.
Right.
Well, of course. And there's just, it's craziness. That's why we got to keep it going.
Yeah.
Never let it fade. Never let it die. Always keep true to the medicine part of it. And that's where we got here because of the medicine part of it.
Put it this way: if you take one hit and you drop your shoulders after a long day, that's relieving stress. That's medicinal. After that, that's recreational. That's how
I'm out of here, guys.
It's not recreational until I'm like 3 or 4 joints.
Love Johnny.
All right,
man.
guys.
Yep.
Johnny.
Johnny.
Later, Johnny. Have a good one, bro.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Later, chat. Much love to everybody.
As it happens, I've actually been spending quite a lot of time concentrating on not overdosing with cannabis recently. Like I'm not hitting any dabs at the moment, actually, because I find that I can get really where I need to be with a joint and with some hash and stuff like that. But actually, I don't mean overdose. I just mean to the point of heart palpitation or feeling paranoid. So yeah, it's still a lot of weed as it happens, but it just it's a more gradual thing rather than a hit thing. And for me, it does feel more medical to have a mind on that. Like British people are very into getting fucked up, you know, it's all much as I get. So it's just an interesting concept to actually, for me, after 30 years or something, to be mindful of, just mindful of the medical effect. So yeah, it's all medical really for me.
Nice.
Right on, yeah.
That's awesome.
Very medical for me. We're very medical.
I don't dab
You know,
often, so.
I find actually talking to people, doing the spotlight, not just the spotlight, but actually getting out and meeting people and talking about cannabis is fucking very, very, it has its medical value right there. You know, the great mood it makes you have when you speak with people about cannabis, fucking has its therapeutical effects all in itself. To see the charge people have when they start their gardens and shit like that, I actually love that shit. I love that.
Same. Yeah, there's a lot of energy with that.
Good energy. Good energy too. That's the thing about it too.
Quick, off that note.
Sure.
Check in my class. Look at my Instagram. There's a lot of information. The last class was about 17 hours. We went over organic gardening, indoor, outdoor, big scale, small scale, 1 plant to 300 acres. No, it's a very, very big class that you learn how to make all your nutrients, what your plant needs, everything else. No, like there's everybody that has taken the class is very, very excited, and it rejuvenates your, like, dude, you're kind of out for your garden. You're like, dude, I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I can't wait to apply the knowledge. This is awesome. And I'm there for you after the class. So if you have any questions, like I have several group chats of 30 to 60 people that are like, hey, so what's up with this plant? What's going on with here? What is going on with this? I'm there to help you, and I will pretty much get to it within probably about 12 hours, honestly. But again, check out the class. It's a lot of information. It's not just about modern natural farming and Korean natural farming, Jadam farming, but it's also about big scale, small scale, homegrown. This makes it available to everybody.
Where can we find you on Instagram?
The World's Last Hope, _worlds_last_hope on Instagram. But check, if you click my bio, it'll give you a free 14-page packet of about 14 different things that you can make yourself, how to make them, what they do to the plant, how to use them. There's a full breakdown on what they all are. And there's actually a feed chart from start to finish. Again, I can tweak it for you, big scale, small scale. But again, like I do 5 rooms indoor, and there's just small rooms. Like I got a 6x4, a 4x4, a 8x6, a 10x10, and an 8x8. But it's like literally like it does not cost me anything. I pay for power, but you still produce good numbers and you make very, very, very good medicine because you actually understand what's in everything. But again, this is all about soil building. So if there's something lacking, you can correct it, and then you can amend or transfer and then move on. But again, this is to push organics in a good way to switch from synthetics, because you're like, man, I just like how this plant uptakes how this is.
Get it, man. You got a class. We get it. They're going to DM you.
It's the same way, but help you switch to organics.
Gotcha.
So funny to see you Twister with some small plants, because when I started watching Twister, he had trees.
Everyone's got to start somewhere.
Hell yeah.
These are all fem beans from ilovegrowingmarijuana.com. We got Sunset Sherbet, Skittles, and these are sangrias over here. So I have 2 in this one. These are from Eagle. Shout out to Eagle Garden.
Those are already smelling, you said?
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, mine has a smell for sure.
Check this one out. This thing's stinkier than hell, man. Oh, it smells so good. Interesting, right? Interesting.
Good stuff. You'll be super stoked. You'll be stoked about that sangria. You're really gonna like that shit.
Oh, I am so freaking stoked about this, bro. I don't know
What's
about this.
coming out on the sangria turquoise, Eagle? You got some finish there, you said, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Mine's super berry. Yeah.
It's like a fruity Spanish drink, dude. I'm telling you, sangria.
A fruity Spanish drink. I love it.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I know, right?
It's so
How
good.
did it grow, Eagle?
Wow.
Did it grow super droopy, got pissed off when it got dry? One of those real, expressive.
Oh, she definitely collapsed on herself towards the end.
Yeah.
Big old heavy buds. It was funny because I was actually kind of funny. I passed some to a friend whose nephew is also a grower. And I always hear stories of the nephews grow and all that. I never really talked too much about my growing. So I passed him some of the sangria, and he came back. He was like, because he had passed it to the wife. She said that shit was good as hell. Super flavorful.
Super.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
I was like, yeah. I thought she would like it, but yeah. You know, when I ran that the first time, when I took it to the clubs there, it was a favorite, man. It wasn't even, you didn't even have to sell it. It was a beautiful purple tones to it, purple and green with some nice orange hairs to it. It had that berry smell. I mean, it stands out. It stands out to a lot of other strains. That's what I did. Well, that was one of the other things I kind of always loved about TGA and that fruitiness. All the things that we had on that menu were so different than, pungently different than a lot of what everybody else was carrying, the cookies and shit like that. And it was funny because it was always like cookies, all that good shit. Then they'd come to my little booth and they'd be like, that's fruit. What the fuck is that, man? Wow, that's different than all the other bullshit that I've smelled today. And it was always an easy sale. I was always quick in and out. Mr. Bingus,
Good night,
thank you
y'all.
for popping in.
Cheers to y'all. Thanks.
I'm going to follow him out, Eagle. Love
Right,
everybody.
baby.
Have a great Saturday.
Oh, it's good.
Run that, please, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Tons of respect.
I'm dipping out too, man. I'm on Kylo Ren and COVID it out. So before I go, if you guys are popping beans, try a magnet. Try a magnet. You guys know I'm the frequency guy. Try a magnet. So you put a magnet. This is just for I'm gonna explain. So you scare for your seeds, you put them in your damp paper towel. Heard people are like 3 days is your general rule. 1 day with this. Try it. So you put them in your paper towel, you put them in whatever you want, and then put this. This is the north facing part of the magnet, the part that you would stick to something. You don't have to use this one. You can use any kind of magnet you want. So you put the seeds on top of this, and they'll pop in 1 day. Give it a try. It's the frequency twisted tip. You'll love it.
So you said I don't have to use that one. Can you send me that one?
Come on.
I mean, I have magnets. Okay, so
check that out. Hell yeah.
I have like the cookie sheet, and all those slabs are magnets. Do you think that has some kind of effect towards the
Well,
pigment?
your water is
magnetic.
positively or negatively charged, so probably definitely does.
Yeah, absolutely try it. You know,
That's what your cation exchange is
Are those
your
fridge
negatively
magnets the
charged
same like
ions
a
pushing
regular
pull.
magnet, though? You know what I mean?
What's that?
Those fridge magnets, those little decal magnets, are those the same thing as a real magnet?
No, they're totally different.
There's something different about those, right? It's not like a speaker magnet or a cow magnet or something.
Yeah, you want to use a powerful magnet.
Yeah,
I use the chromium or whatever they're called. I have those. This is just a simple fishing magnet and stuff like that. Those work really well. I've been testing with the fishing magnets, but it's called magical. If you use it in your water, it's called magical water. And then it's just magnetism, it's frequency. But give it a try and see how you like it. I tried it, you know, I did a frequency Friday on it last year or something like that. And I was dabbling with it, but never really tried it. So I did a whole stack of freaking, you know, seeds and paper towels on a magnet. 1 day, less than 24 hours, they were all tempered it out. And I was like, holy shit. And they're all growing. If you guys want to see them real quick.
Oh yeah, I'm the worst seed popper in the business.
You said have that put it underneath or rub it over top.
No. Just put it underneath of your seeds that you're sprouting in your paper towel. Lay it right on top of that magnet, but it has to be wherever you're gonna, you know, you take your magnet. I say north facing. People sometimes don't know what the north facing part of the magnet is. It's super simple. Here's the stoner way. You take it to a piece of metal and you stick it to it. One side will slide down the metal. The other side will stick hard. You know, that's the north facing side, north pole of a magnet. So you lay that flat with the north face sticking up, and then you put your seeds on top of it. Super, super simple. But yeah, so this right here is 2 days. This is day 2 of them in the soil. Day 3 of them for me scarifing them and doing whatever. Like the freak show, what is that? The 17th, so this is the 20th. Yeah, it's third day. Third day. Because the freak show I posted on the wherever the hell for St. Patty's Day was doing that freaky deaky. Now, not all of them came up, but definitely, you know, on a third day. Normally, a third day, you're getting them out of your paper towel. Just give it a try. See if it works out for you. I love it. Personally, this is day 3. They're 2 inches. Some are more than that. You know, I just want to share that. I forgot about that because I heard someone, I think it was Jack, talking about 3 days in the paper towel, and I was like, oh, I usually do the same thing. But then my last run, my paper towels were too wet. I'm stupid sometimes. I'm not perfect. I'm no pro or nothing like that. I'm a stoner dude just trying to figure it all out. And I got my paper towels too wet, and I drowned in some of my seeds. So when I planted them, it all went ammonia. I don't know why. I don't know what that's all about. I got to study that part more. But it all went to ammonia and, you know, fried the seeds. So I had to redo a whole bunch. So, you know, try a different way. But yeah, on that note, everybody, much love. Peace out. Oh yeah, great to see you guys. Later, Eagle. Love you. Smiley. Cheecha B. Who else is in here hiding back here? Boom Farms.
World's Last Hope.
Last Hope. Is that his belly?
No, that's an arm.
I see him. All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Peace out.
So, you know, I've honestly been cheesing. There's another reason why I've been cheesing about seeing Boom Farms here tonight. And of course, Smiley's Gardens is always much respect to you because you're always here. But I tell you every night, or I try to tell you every night. But it makes me feel good to see Boom Farms here and Jet Greenstalk and Smiley's Gardens, to say the least. Not cutting out Cheecha B or World's Last Hope or anybody else that's popped in tonight. But Boom, Smiley, and Jack were like some of the first people that were in the lineup when this thing kicked off. Boom Farms was definitely one of the first people to watch the show, contribute. And same thing with Smiley. And coming up on a year, I know I'd sound sentimental. I keep bringing this shit up, but it's coming up on that fucking year. I can't believe it's a fucking year. And, you know, seeing some of the original people still pop in, like Boom. Again, Smile. Smiley's Gardens. Jack, if you're still listening. Makes me feel like I'm doing something right, or I've done something right. That a lot of the people that were here in the beginning still pop in and are still friends with the show and putting in their time and hanging out. So again, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm
glad to be here.
You guys have been great people to meet throughout the year. Cheecha B, World's Last Hope, and everybody else. You are all great additions to the list, man. Everybody that pops in, Bangus, everybody else that's popped in tonight, man. I enjoy these nights, man. I really do. Hanging out with you guys. It's to the point where with a lot of other people, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing anymore if I weren't doing this, hanging out with you guys night after night. And it's pretty awesome, man. I don't know. I know I sound pretty cheesy. I keep sounding pretty cheesy bringing that shit up, but I honestly can't fucking believe I never intended it. You know, I said 1,000, and in my heart I meant it, but you know, when you do it night after night, I can't believe it's actually went this far. It came this far as a dream. Yeah, pretty cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's definitely awesome. Definitely love it. I wouldn't be waking up at 2:30 in the morning to have coffee if I didn't like it. Didn't like hanging out with you guys. So, hell yeah.
I definitely like to think it isn't because of my dumb ass. It's all because of you guys hanging out. Yeah, that's what it all draws everybody in. That's what
Coming
draws
up on a year, and I've still got the same piece of glass eagle. You're slipping over there, man. Come on.
I definitely can't say that. I definitely can't fucking say that.
Few dead soldiers along the way, eh?
Better go knock on wood. Man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
It's about
Been looking for a new.
You put it out in the universe.
Yeah, tempting fate.
That's funny. No.
Some good old root ball ferment. Nice little pedicle SCOBY growing.
So how do you apply that, Rosa? So
1 to 5 mils per gallon. Second, you see roots to last week of flower. It helps. It's actually, well, how medicinal is just straight up cannabis roots? Very, very medicinal.
I was just, so you just leave it sit like that and you draw out of it like that, or do you like?
Yeah. Actually, that's exactly what you do. So like, literally, like if I give it a little slap, you can see air bubbles starting to form, and it's making its own new air bubbles in the SCOBY. But it makes its own layer. But this, if you leave them open, they're aerobic. They're not anaerobic. The anaerobic ones smell. The aerobic ones do not. But again, like these are just all like little bubbles. Boop.
So at that rate, why can't I give it a kombucha every once in a while?
You can.
I may also add in the probiotics as well as some sugars, natural sugars.
Yeah, definitely. So it's mainly based around sugar, microbes, and enzymatic reaction. Most enzymes actually break down sugars into carbohydrates, which makes chlorophyll. There's only a few that do not. But most of them the other ones actually help just process food. But B vitamins, hormones, nutrients. Yeah, it just tags all the spectrums. Like for instance, the root ball ferment has got enzymes, late hormones, because you take them from plants that are harvested, so they have late flowering hormones. You're giving them sugars and carbohydrates, but you're actually floating them instead of just concentrating them with just straight sugar, which you would do for an FPE. That's the cannabis leaf right here. This is like, dude, quite. I filled this bucket up probably like 6 or 7 times. It's actually super, super not packed. It's condensed now, actually.
Well, that was super crickets.
Say, Smiley, you were the only one unmuted. You were the one that's supposed to be talking.
I was just gonna start laughing. I don't know.
I was typing, and all of a sudden it was just like,
sorry.
Done.
You've got late flowering hormones to help the plant root, high phosphorus levels, potassium levels, lots and lots and lots of enzymes. You're taking the microbes from your last run that you've been feeding or trying to cultivate, colonizing them, and then reapplying them to your next run. Also, you're helping any plants that are trying to root blow up, and then you're just trying to help. After you're done trying to feed roots to make roots for root development, you're trying to help the plant just feed itself medicine and late flowering hormones and enzymes. So, I mean, all around, it's just killer. But again, another just random creation. I was like, well, my indoor garden, I can't plant the same exact spot because I don't have enough space. I only have a little teeny, like if you look at my setup, you'll understand why. But I try to plant in the same spot. That's the way my rooms are set up because they share the same root space and everything else. But instead of me just throwing the roots away, because I try to cut them out as high as possible. That way I leave as much root as I possibly can so I can try to no-till it.
Cut out as high as possible too.
Well, again, like if that stock, if I leave my totes open, I will just make a mulch layer and a cover crop and everything else. And then I can actually plant right next to it. But for me, the tote lids work like Cubana caps. So you actually water the cap, they fill up, and then they slowly water in because you actually fill the soil all the way to the cap and it pressurizes it. But you can also take the caps off and put leaves and mulch and top feedings, whatever you want on it. That's the dope part. But again, there's just not a whole lot of space to plant next to it. But if you have a fungal dominant system, or if you even bring in just straight up alfalfa that's got mushroom spores in it, you plant right next to your old stock, and by the time you're in about week 6, you're going to start trying to have mushrooms break down that stock next to it, which is more symbiotic, obviously, but I can't do that with this grow style. I do that outdoors in depth. But again, it's a great way to utilize the medicine from the plant, reutilize it, respace it, space out your microbes, make them water soluble. You're making a very, very high microbially, it's just high microbes. You're pretty much making your own kombucha, but you're taking the natural lacto and the yeast out of the air and making its own SCOBY. And then you're trying to feed. So now that is microbially and enzymatically broken down, it is super, super, super available to the plant. So 1 to 5 milliliters per gallon is 5 is overkill, but you need to watch your pH, because again, you're pulling lacto out of the air. If you start dropping it to 5, consistently sit there, lacto will actually dominate and drop your root ball, and then you're going to sit at 3 and you're not going to be happy. But that's why you also use brown rice vinegar, because brown rice vinegar is an amino acid that actually breaks down lactic acid, but it also re-solidifies and rebalances your pH of your root ball, but it also helps metabolize the things that are going on in your root zone.
So, Mr. Smiley, not a shameless plug, but I'm curious, and I'm sure everybody else is. I know it's not a class, but a good time. When is the organics takeover again? And can we get? And who is the guest?
Josh Rutherford on the 31st. So Dutch Blooms.
Ooh, he's a fun guy. That's a fun one. That's gonna be a good one.
It should be interesting, man. I enjoy Josh a lot. He's a cool guy for sure. I actually just a quick story about how cool, man. I was like hanging out at the Regenerative Conference, and I went there by myself, and I didn't know, I didn't roll with anybody, whatever. So I was just kind of meandering around by myself, and he was like in between, like introducing speakers or whatever, and like just coming off stage and like from introducing the next speaker, and was like, yeah, ran into me. It was like, hey man, we fucking chatted for 10 minutes of the dude speaking or whatever. It was pretty cool. Yeah, he just walked up and was like, hey man, I'm Josh.
That's gonna be. I can't wait. Is there gonna be a live person-to-person one of it this year, or do you think it'll be another like Zoom meeting?
Honestly, man, I have no idea, and I really don't plan to ask him anything like that, just because I know it's whatever. Them are touchy subjects, you know how that goes. So it's like whatever.
Well, either way, in this case, it's great information, and I hate to say this, but in this, well, I guess it doesn't really matter, because this day and age, they can rebroadcast and post it. You know what I mean? So even if it wasn't a thing, nowadays it's a thing. You know what I mean? Nowadays, either way, I'm sure it's going to be live and virtual the next time it's, you know what I mean? It's next time people are allowed, I'm sure it'll go both ways.
It has to be live. There's so much else that goes on at the live conference that you can't do virtual. You know what I mean? Every person there's experience is different. You all talk to different people, and shit, man. Half the stuff you learn is from the conversations on the side. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Oh, like you said, there's nothing more better and more energetic, to remember that, to shaking Josh's hand, you know what I mean? As he's, as you shook that hand and you're going, holy shit, everything that he's spewing at that point just sticking, because you're in that moment. Same thing with the folks that's been not lucky enough to meet Jodry at them, things. Once you're in that moment, man, everything's sticking, because you're fucking kind of that starstruck, you know what I mean? You're right. There's a difference between, in person and virtual, but at least you know, the knowledge is there anyway. They're still putting it out.
Yeah. Jodry's one that, yeah, man, I'm meeting him. It was kind of weird. Like, I had a jar full of the blue lime pie and I had grown it in an earth box. So I was like, I don't know. I was talking to him. He's cool ass fucking dude, right? And I'm talking to him and go to bust out the jar like I've done millions of times for anybody else, you know? But I go to fucking show it to him. My hands are all fucking shaking and shit. I'm like, here, you check this shit out, dude. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, come on. Oh, it's funny.
Oh.
Yeah, it happens. I was starstruck. It's fucking Jodry, though. Dude. He's cool as fuck, though, man. I like literally that dude stood all day, and he wasn't like he was on stage. He did his little time of talking or whatever, but whenever he wasn't on stage, he hung out in the smoking room, and he was fucking totally available to anybody wanting to talk to him. There were people lined up the whole time trying, you know what I mean, making their way to talk to him and shit. So I thought that was cool as fuck, because he was just hanging out in a circle like we are, you know, kind of now, and just shooting the breeze with shit, you know.
Dude, that's totally how I felt when I went to the Cannabis Cup back in 2012. Actually, that's when I bought my rare my Doxo G seeds. I bought them from Scott from Rare Dankness, and then got to meet Don and Aaron and Subcool and fucking Swerve and, you know, all the guys from all the dudes I've grown shit from. It was like, damn, dude, this is wow. Like, they're just people, but it's like, kind of almost overwhelming at certain points for sure.
Yeah. That's what it is, though, you know. I mean, honestly, I guess I was kind of nervous just because, like, the dude's fucking, I don't know, he's one guy that I've never, I mean, you know, he's smelled and smoked so many different kind of flowers. It's unfucking real. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like,
yeah, like, what am I going to show him that's going to be like, oh, wow.
Hopefully he likes it.
I've never seen nothing like that before.
Here you go. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's funny, though. It was a pretty good round, though.
That's
The Earth
funny.
boxes do a nice job. He even said that, too. He said,
Nice.
like, oh, I always enjoy stuff growing out of Earth boxes.
Mhm.
So I can't help but like I'm looking for some insight. Why do I feel so guilty, like just taking myself off camera? I've told myself, because I gotta get shit done. In some aspects, you gotta get shit done, right? You gotta get shit done. But every time, man, I just can't do it, man. I fire these things up and I tell myself, I'm gonna do some shit in the background. I'm gonna fucking just turn it on and I'll do the voice. I'm gonna trim, I'm gonna water, I gotta do whatever the fuck I gotta do.
Where'd Eagle go?
I never do it.
Yeah, because everybody's like, yeah, where's Eagle? Where's Eagle?
I'm always fucking bumming, man. And fucking, I watch it tonight. World's Last Hope, Twisted, both of them working in their tents, and I'm like, God damn it, I want to work too.
Man,
Cannabis-related show. I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
The show and having you do weed-related shit. That's what.
Yeah.
That's the reason we're here.
Dude, if I'm teaching a class, I feel bad because I want to make sure I pay 100 attention to them, obviously. But no, if we're just hanging out, this is the motivation to keep in the garden and keep going. You know.
All right. Well, this is just a heads up. I'm pushing forward 100%. But there is going to be some nights where I'm not dishing the wormhole off on anybody, but I will be firing up and fading back when there's a good conversation going, just to cheat a little bit and get some shit done and stay ahead of the game. So as I move forward, I know I've got to keep things in tune. It's key.
You can't go off camera now. It's like 5 minutes to the 20.
Oh
yeah.
No, I'm not going off now. I'm
right.
just
I thought you
In
were
fact,
building up to like go water or something. I'm like, what? And it's like
I was gonna kick everybody off.
It's like, okay, fine.
Oh, but
He's
seriously, I gotta go. Guys. Minutes are counting. No, what a dick move. 6 minutes before 4:20. 6 minutes before.
Oh, you are
20.
kicking us out?
I know, what an ass, right?
What the hell?
I know.
It's only moving closer to 420.
5 minutes. Actually, oh.
Wait, what?
I'm high as shit. I'm gonna peace out anyway, guys. Just keep catching up. Good
I was about to say I'm gonna dip too, guys.
Nice
All
talking.
right.
Peace.
All right. Cheers,
Check
guys.
out my IG. Check out Boom's IG. Check out everybody here. Peace. Have a good night.
How we going?
So,
Thank you.
I'm not bouncing. I'm gonna smoke this because fuck that. It's 5 fucking.
all right.
You ain't doing shit else in 5 fucking minutes.
I love it. I love it. You know you ain't kicking me out.
That's awesome.
I'll sit here. You
I
can
do
read
love
your, you can
Yeah,
read
I'm gonna do 5 more
shout
minutes.
outs. I'll sit here and smoke this.
We're closing up shop. Yeah, well, you'll still be here for another 10 minutes. So. Oh man.
I was like, no, I wasn't.
Oh,
Hmm?
I'll just do 5-minute shout outs.
Get them started for you.
That would be fun. That would be fun if at some point I could fucking, dish out the list to where Cheecha did a third, Smiley did a third, group shout outs. Just, I tell you this much. It's funny because Ned Denver, and I know I'm kicking myself right now because there's 2 of them and I'm forgetting the other one. Like an asshole. That would like to digitalize the shout
I
out.
hear you yet. Hold on.
For certain nights. And I can't pass the list over because my handwriting in certain most of it is almost illegible. Because what you guys don't know is I'm trying not to look down, but I'm like scribbling on a piece of paper on the shout outs list. Just like this. I'll be like,
It's like all like
and
that.
then I go to do the shout outs and I ain't got the fucking slightest clue what that is right there. There's been a couple of nights where I've even said that. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck I wrote down there. Jeez. Sorry, whoever that is.
Eagle, next time just fill in the blank part you don't know with majestic and then read whatever other part you can know. And we'll all understand.
Majestic Bud.
I was like, what the hell? He's gonna jump
Bro.
You know what I felt like? I felt like you were coming down the ladder and I had to say, no, you're putting the ridge cap on before the morning and finishing the fucker. You know what I mean?
I do, because I actually kind of heard that today as well. As I buttoned up a fucking didn't want it to.
That's
as
5
I give
minutes.
up that's one of the things. I told you guys I was gonna wind that down, but I finished what I start. I always finish what I start.
I figured
so I
you
button
did
that up.
But that was the picture I saw when you said, see, Smiley said 6 minutes. I've been listening all night. I ain't said a damn thing. I just been sitting listening. He said that. I said, oh, hell, I'm getting on.
He was trying to kick us off.
Okay, now you got 1 minute.
That's why I jumped on.
Now you got Rez. See, yeah.
I came for the
You
last
got 1
420,
minute.
man.
We just gotta start shout outs, Rez. It's your turn first.
I'm standing at the bottom of the ladder before that guy put till I guy finishes that ridge pole. He's gonna be done at ridge pole. We're not setting that ladder back up in safety harness again in the morning. Finish the job.
That's exactly why I love you guys. Right there. That's exactly why I love you guys. Make sure I fucking keep things on track. You guys in chat, when I fucking forget the sound bite, you guys are like, fucking sound bite, man. Don't hey, what the fuck are you doing? Forget the sound bite. What the fuck, man? Can't be doing that shit. I do. I appreciate the kick. More than you guys.
Cheers, yo.
More than you.
Yeah. Cheers. Yeah.
See, that was easy, Eagle. That was easy.
No, Eagle. Much respect, man. So the job's done. You got the ladder put away. I'm fucking out of here. Love you, man.
Peace out.
Thank you, Raz.
Oh,
I'm gonna jump.
oh no, I can't be the last one. Peace out.
Have a good one, Cheecha.
Good morning.
Have a good one, Eagle. Oh, you're gonna play the song too? We get the song?
There you go. Dance song. Got at least stay for the dance song. I see you still smoking over there.
Yeah, it's not done yet. I wasn't trying
I'm
to
actually proud of myself. Look, that makes 3. 3 goes around with the fucking dance song. I feel like things are coming back onto it.
Yeah, getting back on track. That's funny. Who's on tomorrow?
I don't have a joint ready because I figured I'd be doing shout outs right now.
That's funny. Who you got tonight?
It's funny shit.
You got
I
somebody?
can't even pull up. My headphones died, so I couldn't hear you.
Oh.
And I bet you soon turned yourself off.
Shout out, chat. You guys rock. Yeah, you guys rock. Fuck up all the time, man. Spiky Pilots last night was good. I was listening. I didn't get to jump in chat. I was pretty tired. He's cool as fuck, though. He does sound like Meow Flowers, too. I agree. They have that same little, you know, when they like finish the sentence, you know. I think that was the tie in the hearing them sound alike.
That probably was it. Now that you say that, I think that might have been when I was picking up on it.
I was gonna say there's a few
So
guys in that part of the world that's, you know, have that, you know, just like bullocks. That's got to be the new. I got to figure out a way to incorporate that into my speech. I think it's cool. It can be good or bad. It's like another shit word, like oh shit or oh shit. It's like one of them that you got to have the tone with it. You know what I mean?
Right. They get the correct timing and tone. Yes.
Yep.
You know?
So. Yeah, it's gotta be like that. Like fucker, some of them words. So.
Oh no, fucker works for everything. Fucker or fuck works for. It's an all-purpose right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go, fucker, and getting on with your bollocks that you gotta get on with. Have a good one, Eagle.
Cheers, Smiley. Much respect to that dude right there, man. Much respect. As well to everybody else that pops in. I hate to shortchange anybody else. All right. It ain't. Put my foot deeper into my mouth as I speak. I can feel it. Might as well get my shout outs. I need to get them back in list. I got them. Some of my pages are all ripped out now again. When they get mixed up, man, it throws me off. Gets my rhythm off. Don't just be a fucktard. I love it. You know, I actually forget who was on the show. I actually tried to do the shout outs one night with somebody on the show, and then I just couldn't do it. It threw me for a loop. But it is the end of another episode. 351.5. I am Wormholeo. As Smiley picked out the dial. I liked it. Beavis and Butthead. Good times for sure. But it is time to fucking go. Sorry, my friends, but it is time to go. It's time for the shout outs. And again, very stoked to be doing them again. Damn you, YouTube. Full blast, too. I'm starting to hate the YouTube. You know, they actually Google pirated my music and gave it to YouTube, and now YouTube won't fucking play my shit ad free. I'm pretty pissed about that. Thank you, K-Bad. Ned Denver, thank you so much. Everybody else, GR420 community videos. Ned, who was it that was working with you? Was it Jason on the shout outs list? I always forget. I think it's Jason. Yeah. Shout out to you, Jason, as well. You guys are fucking amazing. Well, here we go. Can't forget. Top of the list are Fred, Sub Cool, D's House of Dank, Mama Law 710, Scarecrow 420, Green Thumb Bum, Christina MG89, Unplugged 705, Medical McGully, Rick T, The Rebel, the 9207, Baby, it's Lita, Dave's Not Here, Time Spook, Greg Walker, Mendo Dope, T-Dog, Dung Beetle, Red Eye Jedi, Grows, Mother Nature, Justin Conway, Duckweed, Run Boy 7426, Justin Herder, Songman, Okie Grower 75, Corey Trevor, Michael Wallace, Mole Vision 420, Who's Your Cat Daddy, Taco Don Slug, Rick S, In the Bushes 827, Jane Simmons, Kevin Hodge, World's Last Hope, Pat's Fan 420, Biomentor, Dirt Road Dude, Kenna Shiva, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye Rustler, Dave Goblin, Dr. Buzz Lightyear, Acetone 710 Canuck, Canna Queen Genetics, shout out Canna, Sabby, Tanazi, Fundor, Dirtman, Dan Keith of Black Sales, Mr. Bosilla, Zim Premium Gardens, Rasta Bob, Rasta Jeff, Sold Roots, Sold Tubes, Small Tubes, Small Tubes, Tyler, Frosty Buds, Norm Michigan Micro, Ouija Buds, Dub T Roy, Big Jar Growth, JC, Modern Genetics, SoCal Weed Nerd, John, Last PPJ 15, Green County Grower, CJ Apple, Perfectly Imperfected, Dollar Tree Growers, T1 Productions, Dank Grower, DOA Grown Men's, we miss you, brother. Miss Nudie Grows, I Gruesome, Johnny Candiseed, Nutrient Shootouts, Naughty Nikki, Zoe and Slammer, NNY Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Booth. Much respect to you, man. I'd love to do an episode with you, my friend. Clover 420, High Spy, Aldridge 25, Madam T, Stu, Moo, Mo, Grower, Canna Crate, Loki Grows, Sus, This Guy, Burton 79, Polish Hammer, Midwest Outlaws, Voodoo Ultras, Fresno Nerds, Cali Connections, Wolverine Grown, Big Jar Grows, Jimmy One for Life, Wave Back, Farmer, way back, Farmer D Block, MMP Nations Creations, Amber Lalana, Psychedelic Warlock, Artist LD, Sir Sticky Rob, Big Day 420, Brent Window, Big Ed 1961, Matawag, G3, The Green Click, J&K Triple G, Mr. Sprinkly, Brittany and Tyler Teasley, Hope Farms, Lisa G, John, B2 Crazy for You, BGWG 420, Dr. Buds, Will 420, Purple Thumb OG, Arthro, Sons Amelia, Arthro, Just Face 420, Beast Coast Grower 420, Sir How, Trey Valone, Keep It Real, Hagerton 420, Zeb Zeppelin, Audit Everywhere, BTWD Grows, Bingus, Green Puffin Man, the Alice Boy, Jeff Chef Life School of Crop, Cause I Love It, Green Mountain Growers, Southwest Okie Reels 100. 100, 212, 80 man, Miranda Family Farms, Page Farms, Be All Flower. We talked about you. Ryan Henderson, Green Clean 13. Thank you for popping in. Always a pleasure and honor, my friend. Noob said about wins, Kingdom Aquaponics, Indra, Michigan native, Mayor James Bed Gardens, Dreamer 7-7, Double D, Bad Bunny Nutrients. Shout out, man. Much respect for you and what you're trying to do with that cup, brother, and dumping those Bad Bunny nutrients into the community. Mr. Green Pots, Miss Green Nuds from 619-664, Spaniard Kruger, Jones of the Grow, Papa G Grows, Raz Amy Dro Grows, Cass, the Grow From Your Heart Podcast, Lily Luna, Green Men Flock, Jeremiah Miranda, Stony Creek, Lost Heart, Mr. No One, LG420, Giant Mike, Prometheus Oil, Jason Isom, P Win, David Colby, Mason 662. To the Scroggy McScroggerton, the fourth, the Goddess Grows, Kaylee, Chad and Brad Family Farms, Paulie P. Bjorg, Eric Ferguson, Kevin Joldry. We talked about you. Much respect, of course, for you, good sir. Mike Honcho, Jay Huggins, UDA, Green Tree Hugger, Kush Cloud, Joshua Seensland, Organic Home Buds, Warren Nelson, Cam Wood, Maine Mystic, Show Love Always, Kelly Stone, Texas OG, Chuck Norris, RJS, Claire Fresno, Happy Guy, 311 Mix Up, Kinder Grows, Evergreen, G Friends, Tree MMJ Mats, S.A. Vault, Dragonfly B, Justin Benz, Travis Wells, Lucky Mike, Seattle Chronic Seeds, King Chronic, Titan, Blesco Seeds. Yeah. The one food. Just the one food. Seattle Chronic Seeds, King Chronic, Titan for Blesco Seeds, Shingo Gas, Wabasso for Life, John Smith, Tommy Tricos, Boat King Raz, Pop Little Soul Roll, Spiky Pilot. Thank you, my friend Oscar Green Jr., Matt Sealbert, Endo 11, Stephanie B, Sharp Pulley 999, Von Braun, Simon Garden, Stoner Nation 420, Joe Y, Bugs 1, 313, Grower, Painted Lady, Frank Vu, J Myers, Submit to Chat, Mr. Manny D, Bag Seed, Dr. DGC, Jeff, Treader 911, Dutch Grows 420, Scallywag, Skillbo 1, Medgore 1, Empire Breeding Co. for Goalie Lost Leaf, Liam Mass, Danny Danko, B Bear 7, Ali Noble, CK, Tom Turned, Looney Jester, Smoking with Smoke Town, Tim S, Mr. Lazy, Raptor Grows, Rob, Automation is Freedom, Robert Hazelton, Jordan Michigan Quarter, Double Tap, Mr. Green Thumb 420, 808, Rooting Prospects, the Canna Bus Driver, Hayden Life, Kenny 710, Operation Grove, T Ben, TM 420, 696, Root Nuts, and the Hammer D Nails. Thank you, my friend. We're getting that loaded up on a new rig very soon. VB Moonrock, CHF Bio Green, Self Grower 56, Hanky Stinky 420, OGKP, Ganja Nana, Yo Mama, Georgia Joe, Roy Rider, ESB Growing, Nature's Best Snug, Killer Bee Rose, Ganja West, Husky Gardens, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Ooh, Soul Life 420, Bully Ford Life 420, the Jeffro 420, Beavis 698, Dr. Franklin Booty, Goddamn my Big Ted's Test. The Riffin' Fat Boy, Jack Greenstock, 420, 420, Boom Farms, thank you for popping in. Charlie's Farm, 420, Aldridge, 25, Smiley's Gardens, tons of respect. JD's, Miss D's Nugs, Smoking Grove Fraser. By the way, it was nice seeing you in chat tonight, Miss D's Nugs. If you hear this, Smoking Grove Fraser, Grokoski, Twisted Roots, Faded Farm 420, Jeff Dorowski, Genetic Memory Farms, Above 420, Jeanette Cameron, Mr. Bag Seed, Jill Carter, Mystic Marks, Mystic Grower, Ginger Snaps, DTE, Girls A, Rick Wolf, DLP 2372, Ned Denver, Mike Denver, Sergeant Pepper 420, Cannon Trooper, Blind Cat 420, Light Up Again, Tim, UKSI 420, Buddha Boy, Devin Shipper, Medical MJ, Budsville, USA, Resurrection Prophet, thanks for popping in, making me not put that fucking ladder up. Chris Martinez, Tank Man 420, Date Man Dan, Red Set of Farms, Good Life, Joni Bell, Cheecha B, the most hated grower, the Major General 420 Army. The American one, we missed you, motherfucker. J Dig 714, Shirates, Kineos, Genetics, Mountain Skies, ready to hit that fire. Chris Mertz, Ian, Save Robbie, Sergeant Live, Happy Fake Cam, Finger Lake, Finest, Ridge Patch, Dozer Moon, Southern BT, Grower, Choose Medical, Jared Bear, Plus One Mushroom, Secret City Pioneers, My Little Tents, 2042 Spacewalker, Christian T Monk, T Barrington, Heart and Soul, Homegrown. T Mike B, T Dwayne, East Coast Will, Heidi Day, Galactic Gardens, John Smith, Elliptis, My Natural Farms, Pacific Northwest Seeds, Ross, Kyle, Paul, Lemon, Hoko, Trench Digger, Rita Zucci, Richard 420, Grant Manuel, Mary Bond, Sammy Sizzle 81, 90's Cole, it's Chris Mo, DK Trades, Vision Creator, Guru, Tikine Brew, Canna, Nation J, J Wire, Dan, the Indoor Man, Gromies, Homies, Hamilton, Gross, Clip, Smoke, Keystone, Canna Flag, PA, Big High, 710, Eugene, Greeley, Ace True Hustle, Dan, Fred, Darn, Carlos, North Arizona, Grow 420, No Solid, Jesse White, Gastain, Yeti, Introvert, Genetics, Soso J, Vixen, Robin, Killer 8, Mo, James Buttercreek, C-Dub from NorCal, the Pharmacy Seed Bank, Deadhead, Smokey 616, Curtis Mayhem, Matt Myron, Morte, Rick Heyman, Stephanie Dora, Antenna Seeds, that is Fab Cares, K, Mike Rubles, Drew Bear 421, Maxi 751, Lawrence Gonzalez, Slow to Get Up, Stu Move, Popco 719, Bake with Shake, Baby, Old Smoke, PWC and Grown Buds, Laura Wash, Mr. Weed Blunt, Old School Grower, Chad Westport, much respect to you, Hancho Grown, Laura Nugs, My Little Piece of Heaven, Pungent Sound Seeds, Goliath Grower, Richard T, Ricochet Wannabe, Mr. Soul, Full Spectrum Gone God, Lori Hanson, Real 2,000 Years of Tradition, Mr. D. Connolly, Pimp Jam, McBodie Face, Show Me Sats West, Fuck Google Angel, I'm Going Well, Canadian Restore, Poor Dirt Farmer, Call Right, Zephyr, Humble Farms, Tannery Farm, Seldom Seen, Oak Park Gardens, Hell 9782, Skunky Packs, Martial Artist 2012, Micro Slave Hefner, Daniel McDizzle, Medically Fit, KGB, Robert Mr. Green Fingers, Motherfucking Thomas, Rancher Coats of Plenty, Monkey Balls, Andrew Champlin, Bobby Lynn Means, Trench Digger, Mr. Mac, Tonya Like Bologna, Bill S. Weed Peace, Tater Delicious, Minty, Country Roots, Huron Fire, Genetics, Earth Creeper, Big Ray 420, Teeny 101, Buds and Hazard, Miss Club 420, Peter B Man 616, Snarl Up North, Max Screwman, Ruby, Wob Wobby, Sean Pins, Rescue Ready, Roadside LLC, Notorious Snug, Magma Seeds, Father and Son, Trimming Tutorial, C-Tub, Dank, Jose Martin Perez, Doggo the Hut 420, Buck Chiba Man, GR 420, Community Videos, Detroit River Rat, Luis Garcia, Michael P, AJ Everyday, Captain Cheddar Bob 13, Main 420, Med Grower, Cookie Scoop, Jay Kendricks, In for the Grill, Backwoods All Good, Sally Man Sam, Alan Adams, Skankin, Chanel Simpson, One Smoke Away, Ganja Roads, Kazoo, Aaron's Burning Shrooms, Mr. Lincoln Sinkin, Angel Studios, MG 420, Grow Tents, Paul D. Elif, John Fleming, Dankovich, Kimo Sky, Frame, Fibro, Flower, Paul P. Seldom Seen, Elevated, Lenny, Organic, Sunman, Chiba Sunny, Jeff Pollock, Ricardo Sosa, Dan J. Earth Friendly Farming, Candy Forest Farmer, fuck all that B. I'm going the Misfit Grower, Jason Line 512, Snake Eyes, Northern 4466, Jason Greystone, Stony Baker MD, Stony Creek, Russ Zonic, Friends Dweller, Tarzan Superman, Old Man Hermit Hash, Freebird, Mo Grower, Matty Gar, Simple Man, Survival Time, Tim Blake, Golf Coast, Chronic Stinkfact, Chemo, Dankovich, Chemo, F Sky, might as well get you twice. Caballero, Harley Grower, Jen God, Steve Collins, Todd Kendricks, Property Maintenance, Sharpie, The Island Hayes, Scuba Steve Speaks, J.R. Reams, Randy K, TCDR, much respect to you, my friend. Claire Killian, Wardrobe Farming, Randy Grande, Pip 1000, Ace Boog, 3223. Wake up, Captain Freedom B, Puffer Smiles, 15 digit, Michigan Ganja Mooch, Hash Fred G, Super Bob. Oh man, Kroski 808, Weekend at Birdies, K-Bag, Justin Station, Strong Style, Zippy, iMedic 31, Honesty, K-Hell, Me All Flower, Brent Boog, Tad Kendricks, Newton, KNT, Chris D, True Serum, Photons, Natty Dread. Who we got here? Bobber Matthews, Ancient Soul, Grown, Kevin Jiu-Jitsu, Canna Health and Happiness, Berserk 215, Collab, Low Cut, Albert, Trembly, Mo Manic Meds, Raz Banshee, Helen, Huge Anus, James T, Atomic Swoon, Miss Jill, Big Daddy, LT Gardens, High Fly 420, Lobster Brush Bro, Mother Tree, Maine, Red Pill, where you been, Red? We miss you, man. Where you been, Red Pill? calling you out. Yo, boy, Roy Boy. It's another one I'd like to see pop in. I always enjoy your conversation. Ecstatic. Shannon Gibbons, Ruhan, Rick W. Comfortably Numb. One Smoke Away. The 840 Grow. Richard Lamb. Red Pill again. Why not? Cannabis Pursuit. K Rolling. Buzzworthy. Logan, Man 81. Oil and Flower Podcast. Buddha Boy. Or Buddha. Blake. What's up? The Entourage Effect, Warren Dixon, the Pink Lady Luck, El Mondo 420, surrounded by Keith Ferrari Farms, French Dweller, Single Fathers, Happiness Without Guilt. Richard Forbes, Dan Papala, B4P Funk, Nika T, John Reese, Without Bob, Prince Patty, Daniel Bergman, Green Puffin Man again. I think that's your third time. B Dungley. I know I fucked that one up. James Chung, Sarge, Rose 818, John Wayne, Cruel, Carl. I believe that's Calling Roots. That's another scribble there. Calling Roots, Sister Golden Hair, Deanna L. Dankarino, KNF Gardens, Blank 1030, choose one. Only Feet, Farming, James, Crypto Dope, Richard Lamb again, HIP Grower, Matt Levine, Dan Reno, Maine, Chronic Wonders, Sunrise Grow, Top Floor Genetics, Mole Vision 420, Can 2 Cannabis, Jess Fisher, My Dog Nelia, Rooster, Alex Hardy Gear, that is, Benny Cropper, Daniel Grows Photos, Mitten, Grown Meds, Sunrise Grows again, of course, my baby girls, Lexi, Courtney, and Brittany. It's Lexi Koo and Brittany. Grumpy Toad, let's see what we got here. Allie Kamiston. I know I fucked that one up. I'm sorry. Canna Minx. Soilborn Addiction. Congratulations on that Bengals win tonight. Ross Joe, Alex D, Dirty Ore Catfish, High Powered, Thunder Dan, Propaganda Station, John McDaniels, Lisa Marie, Sarge Groves 818 again. Blaze Daily, Fried Daily. I believe that's what it was. Fried? No, that ain't right. Sorry, Fried. You're going to have to come through again so I get that right. Perpetual. Eagles Proud Warrior. And some tells me that one was a plant. Sarah's Smiles for You. And of course, the Dank Duchess for popping in. Jim Coolio, Bob. Man, I'd love to get you back on the show one of these days, man. You're another fun weird guest of mine as well. That does it. Because we can't forget Wheatus 207, because he's last but never least. Thank you guys very much for tuning in to this thing. I greatly appreciate it more than you ever know. You guys know the deal. If this is the end of your day for the day, this is the end of your journey. There we go. You go get it right. This is the end of your journey for the day. Please get some rest. This is the beginning of your day. Please make it an amazing day. Please do something nice for somebody. Compliments, doors, hands with something carried, buds, sessions, conversations, phone calls. All counts. Doesn't have to be monetary things. Show somebody you care. Random acts kindness do save lives. Thank you guys very much. Join me tonight when my guest will be Malik Spider. Tonight, 11:30. Trying to get back on schedule, guys. Trying to get back things on par. Thank you guys for following in through this roller coaster we call life. Thank you. Love you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you tonight.